Hey y'all. Yabba dabba doo. What's going on? What's going on? I am finally being able to sit down and concentrate on anything. Oh yeah, I made some changes to my sound, so hopefully the bad sound is fixed. Um, don't really have anything planned for tonight. I have a few things we could look at. I was kind of just going over some things that I saw on Twitter just now. I've been terrible about not stashing things away. I've gotten busy with like life. Yo, Vinny. Yo. Uh. Oh no. That's awful. Thanks for the sound check. Uh. I hope somebody jumps on too because I need to check how it sounds with a guest. But we shall see, won't we? Um. That's horrible that a cop got killed. Yikes. A setup. What is HSI? Uh. Highway. See, I don't even know anymore. That's one thing that I did have pulled aside is in the news. There's an article about the post office doing facial recognition now, and then military within the military, how there's civilian cops now basically who are, and it's really spooky because I keep hearing this on YouTube, but I've just always chalked it up as like mental illness. People saying that they're like um uh cops and that they're gonna, whatever, I'm going to jail and all this crap because they're friends or that they are undercover or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just bizarre. And then that, with that being in the news, because these people seem to really believe it. And after years, and then I wonder, is somebody conning them? Hey, Shark Belly Kelly. Hey, Sil. 10:15. Should have made it 10:50 because that's just fun to say. Fitty. Um, the facial recognition at Walmart is wild, and I don't know about y'all, but for being a smaller town here, it's used for everything in Walmart, and everywhere I go, there I am. And even like I've always just checked myself out now, and then like if you make a mistake or I don't, y'all have checked yourself out. You know how that is. If you get too close to it or whatever, it's like, oh, error or whatever, and they got to come over and put in their thing. They rewind it and they look and see what you were doing and shit. And I'm like, damn, I'm on rewind. But all right, okay, I will 10:50. 10:50. Um, yeah, so they'll put it on rewind and everything, and then I don't know. I've heard all kinds of horror stories about that facial recognition. But let me tell you something. Like when I was downtown Dallas, right? And there were crimes would happen, like people sliced tires or whatever. They have cameras everywhere, right? They don't even want to enforce that stuff because it's not worth money to them. And like they'd have to actually be watching it and do something right then when it happens. And with homeless people, they won't arrest them and things because, and I'm not saying, hey, arrest people because they're homeless. I'm saying, if they're doing something wrong or whatever, and which they do sometimes, just like if it's really cold outside, just even to go to jail to be warm or to the hospital, like they'll act crazy to go to the hospital and stuff. Or maybe they're not acting. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm saying is they won't mess with them because they're like, they don't want to. They don't want to. There's not going to be any money in it for the system and everything else. And I don't know. It's kind of crazy. And Yeah, those cameras that they have in Walmart, like I didn't even see the kind of cameras that they have here in the like in the Dallas suburbs. I didn't even see cameras like this. So they must, I don't know why they're doing it here, but whatever. I guess to save a buck or something. And like they're really good at backing it up too, because they're like, "Oh, did you let me make sure I got the link in there cuz last time, yeah, it should be pinned. But anyways, I'll put it in there again since I'm over here. Yeah, they like know just how much to back up and everything to find out like what you scanned and everything, even though it's like right there. Everything that was scanned is right there in the list, right? But they look, I don't know why. I guess because they're educating, because then they have to tell me why maybe it didn't. We have to guess. It's like I don't care. Like, is there something that I need to ring up? Did I forget something? No. Okay, punch in your code and go away. But I guess maybe they're bored. I don't know, lonely, whatever. They want to tell me everything. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, Emmett Bundy is running for governor of Idaho, I believe. We can take a look at that. Hold on. Unless somebody jumps on. I'm just doing random stuff, blabbering. Let's see. Oh, I'm always like, uh-oh, like what's going to be on my screen? What are they going to look at? Oh, did you, Dank? Yeah, in Dallas, Fort Worth. Yeah, and then we had all kinds of Walmarts. We had like the home goods, like one that's just a grocery store, one that's not grocery store, like Sam's Clubs everywhere. But anyway, maybe it's just more hidden, but here they actually use them more. Like I never looked at it or whatever, but here they're always like rewinding and stuff like, okay, let's see what you did. And I'm like, maybe they're just trying to teach me and be nice, but I don't need it, whatever. Okay, let's see. If I could find it. Um yeah, there's some wild stuff. Like there was a guy that right as I moved, right before I moved from Dallas, he went in and he bought like a knife or a couple knives. He went through the checkout and then he stabbed himself to death right at the end. I was like, wow. Okay, just a second. I wanted to see why Kim Jong Un is trending too. Oh, okay, there we are. All right, so Kim Jong Un is trending. I don't know why. And then has a score here for Detroit Tigers and Kansas City Royals. Looks like the Tigers aren't doing too bad unless Kansas City's that bad. I don't know. Um, First, let's take a look. I want to see what's going on with Kim Jong Un, and then we'll backtrack into Ammon Bundy's running for governor. For governor, he's running as Republican. Okay, so oh, it just looks like funny stuff. Kim Jong Un bans mullets, skinny jeans in North Korea. Oh my God! If that's even true, then what are this? Why do all these men hate skinny jeans? I don't get it. Ban these next, I beg you. Oh, the tennis shoes with the laces. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so Anyway, I'm probably missing what the big story is, but I guess it's he banned mullets and skinny jeans. I don't even want to live in a world that doesn't have mullets and skinny jeans. How funny. Why? That's Joe Exotic's hair. That's just, who did that? That is hilarious. Oh, oh no. Now I'm gonna have that stuck in my head. Okay, let's find the Ammon Bundy. Signals run for governor. That's KXLY. Let's find who else. Idaho statesman Ammon Bundy files paperwork to run for Idaho governor as Republican. Hmm. Oh dear. Stop. They want him to stop harassing the governor that's there. Last week, the federal government announced it closed. It would close a major canal for Klamath Basin irrigators who need the water for their farmlands. That doesn't sound right, but whatever. Maybe whatever. And then, of course, Ammon Bundy is here. Yep, that he's your dude. Then there'll probably be a lot of stories like that. I shouldn't even have spent time on it because unless you research it and then you start talking about it and then people run with it, like my God. Um, ouch. What a mess. What a mess. And then the tweet that I had read was like he had to go, like he already filed the paperwork, but something was amiss with it or something like this. So there's that happening. Here's this. The post office. I didn't even read this because then I read that other article that was for they're hiring civilians now, and I saw like they even have vehicles that says civilian on it, which is just I don't know. Either way, I mean, police are civilian part of the time too, right? Whatever. They get caught stalking people and shit. Then all these people online, they're like, I don't know. It's like bizarre, like pr- primal. Creeps me out. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say anything's creepy. People are weird. Uh, Let me see what y'all say. Hey, Mr. Jones. Yeah, they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff in the cities and moving people around, changing farming. See you later, 1050. A lot of people are trying the homesteading thing, even if they have a small yard. I don't know what's going to happen because, well, I guess the price of gas, it really didn't go up too much here. But, that's how they do. And they have in the past. I guess that's one thing that I didn't notice with Trump were those creeping prices that never go down. They go up because they'll say, oh, well, the price of gas went up. So to transport the food, the price of food goes up. And then, like with COVID, the price went up. So if it's going away, does the price go back down? When gas goes back down, why doesn't the price of food go back down? Or am I just getting old and grumpy? I don't think so. But I don't know. Maybe. So this is what's weird is because they say that the division of the post office using this facial recognition is the inspection service. And then there's this person that constantly like is harassing and everything on YouTube, and they're like always pushing that their relative is a federal agent and all this stuff, which was laughable but at first, but now it's like, oh really, then what are you saying? Because they said that they were a postal inspector, so now it's like, is that where this is going? Then they're psycho adult wacko kids are going to be all over the internet doing what they do. Disgusting. Is that what's going to happen? If it's even true, because this person lies all the time, so who even knows what's true? But anyways, that's just what ran through my head. I'm like, oh good lord. Here's those granny pods. But look, I searched it. Granny pods. And if you search it, they come up. They're these little houses, and they have, usually it's just the plans or whatever. But anyways, I pulled that back up tonight because I don't think I showed it the other night. Um, let's go to images. So they have all these different styles. Just kind of interesting that now they're calling them granny pods, because I never heard them called that. And it was in this recent article from Country Living. So that's what they're calling them now, rather than tiny houses. I guess they're just, I don't know. A lot of people are having more extended families now too, like they used to have, to save expenses. A lot of people I know, anyways, are. And they're doing just this. They're looking for properties that have a little home in the back, or they already have one or whatever, and they convert it, that they were using for other things, and then they're converting it into a place for their parent. Kind of interesting. It'd be cool, but I don't know. Quite the undertaking for sure. Let's view this gallery. No, I don't want to go to my Amazon account. Good lord. Uh, but I have clicked on them and went to Amazon, and none of them are available. Well, I see here now that it has, this one has a price, but that looks awful small. Like there's probably not a bathroom in there. Don't know. And then they have some of them that are fully sustainable, like with the solar roof and all those things on them. So it's kind of interesting. It's nice too to have a shop or a place to get away. That's why I like mine, and that setup that's somewhat quiet. Anyway, some neat stuff. What's going on with y'all? Hey, Shark Belly Kelly. Still the same people? All the big stories, it's all tragedy, what's going on in Israel and all of these things. Uh Weighs heavy on everybody's heart, I'm sure. I hate going down those avenues. You know what I'm saying? All right, so oh, we got somebody. Hold on. Uh, it's Vinny. Hold on. Let me let me remove this. Okay, I hope this sounds.
That's me.
It's,
God, I'm here. Ready through it all. Expect me. I'm here to take on the New World Order with you.
welcome to the resistance.
Welcome to the persistence of getting
That's
that
right.
fluid.
Hmm.
Absolutely, man. That's what we're
Did you
doing.
hear that? Oh, I am getting feedback. Let me see if I turn this down. Is that better?
I guess so.
I think so. Okay, cool. Did you hear that last show that they did?
No, I didn't hear it.
I
I
think,
I haven't seen the Goofies come on. I don't know. I'm not. Well, I subbed to the one Southern Truth thing, and I don't know what other channels they're using. I don't even know.
oh, I don't know what it was on. I just was like,
Oh, I'm gonna
uh,
have to be anonymous and go snooping around now.
go snooping around. That's the thing. That's the thing. Because listen, this is the weirdest thing. So just like don't even look at it. That's what I usually do. I just don't look, right?
Mm.
And so and if you call law enforcement, they'll say, don't look at it. Don't just don't look.
Well, what happened now?
Yeah, what happened now?
Well, you're gonna have to hit me and tip me up, catch me up. What happened? 'Cause I'm not knowing.
They
Snowy
probably
guy wants to know too. He's like, "What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened?" You just settle down. We'll get the story on this.
That's right.
Well, I don't know. Hospice operatives. Who knows?
I had a really nice one of those. I wonder where mine went for to a little wine stopper.
Oh, I
Let's
got all kinds of them. I got collections of them, all kinds. We got other Scully ones and other fail things and other.
let me see that.
Here's a nice one.
Oh, that is nice.
I got collections of them still in the packages and stuff. But yeah, yeah. These other ones, I put a couple of them in some little flasks and everything. I call it flask swag or lab swag. And you kind of fun to catch on to, some people.
Yeah,
Right.
I had a crystal ball one.
Oh, I got all kinds of crystal balls here. Yeah,
You have crystal balls?
yeah, I got plenty of them. All kinds of crystal balls, rare ones and everything. Oh yes, all different size ones, and I'm all over here. Yeah.
That's that's a good quality to have.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one's a rare. This one's a tiger's eye amethyst.
That's huge.
Look at that.
Oh, that's really pretty.
The ring of Saturn appears. Slamages about Dundren. Just like that. Just like that. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, here now we can see it better.
That's fucking magic. It's magical.
Yes. That was really pretty though.
Yeah,
Yeah, Dank, I think they're in a ceasefire. I was looking at the chat. So do you have like I need a crystal ball like that's cut so that all the rainbows will uh come off of it and so I can put it in the sunshine.
oh yeah, you want to do that. You want to. I got different ones.
Like
Crystals, just in the moon. I only keep in the dark, and then other ones that are just for the sun, and then other ones that just so I can make my sun tea in that with all the different crystals. that represent all the chakras. I'm a weirdo like that. I'm one of those weirdos.
So you put the chakra right there in your tea.
Oh, yes.
Check you out. Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be amazed, man. Yeah, I drink that. Then I do other things to the tea and make it into other types of tea when I make the crystal water. But sometimes I leave the tea bags. And I make some sun tea, and then I make just other crystal waters and moon waters and stuff too. And then I use that and I make other things. And I drink that and do my meditations and stuff. I like that. I find it very effective for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still messing with my sound.
I hear. So I hear.
You can
Yeah.
hear.
Echo.
You're getting an echo.
Echo.
Okay, now it's gone.
Yes.
Stop, Vinny. Was it echoing before?
I was here. It was like I was saying something, and then I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just empty-headed right now. I don't know.
Okay.
Although I've had a lot on my mind, so I don't know how that is.
I've had a lot on my. Oh, well, hold on. I'm gonna. Okay, see, I can hear a little echo now, but hold on. I'm doing a setting. Now it seems to be gone.
Gone.
But you're not echoing, right?
No.
Vinny. No, I think that fixed it.
Yeah.
I hope so.
That's me. I am the Ozzy Osbourne laugh in the back of your fucking mind. That's me. Just having some fun. So come on, Freddie.
I hear you.
Let's get this fluid flow and fill that Batman up. I'll cloak that in 20 minutes.
Yeah. So, excuse me. Hey, Fellowmon. I was not subbed to Fellowmon for some reason. And then I just noticed it recently. I was like, why do I never see anything from him? And I went and I looked. YouTube keeps doing that to me.
Well, it's a KUNSPEARASSY conspiracy. It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. There's a lot of them going on, especially right now.
They won't leave my YouTubes alone.
I know. People always want something, man. They want tubes. They want fluids. Oh, Lord. Hurry him home! Hurry him home! Bring me a tin of Foster's. Been at the hospice all day long, collecting that granny fluid. I need to blow the bolt off of you.
Granny fluid.
Got to collect that granny fluid. And I'm hungry too. Throw some shrimp on the barbie. Yabba dabba doo. I don't hear nothing. Oh, there you go.
Well, you know what?
What?
See, I know. Because I got
I
close to the
know.
mic. Vinny, stop it. You don't know I've been working.
Keep me on your toes.
I've been working with my sound like crazy. Please. Anyway, my apologies for bad sound to anybody. I'd like to use my equipment the way I'm supposed to. Anyway, I won't try to explain that. So, okay, so this is what happened. I went over there to the Aussie Slough channel. And, I really am echoing. Alright, we're going to have to change the setting again. Anyway, it was disgusting. That's all I can say. Oh, how about that?
How about that?
Stop it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, this should work. Heaven forbid my camera come on and then the he's the he's called the Aussie slob because he's slobby and he talks about it's so disgusting. Like you don't even want to know, like even to repeat it, then people will want to go see out of curiosity and then I'll have that on my conscience. Like, oh my God, I sent somebody to the
It's all your fault.
lower the gain. All right, let me try that. Thank you. Because we can always just make this private. Vinny, I really appreciate you coming on, by the way.
Yeah, just hanging out. Thought I'd come hanging out with you.
My gain is like all the way down, completely all the way down. Let me try turning it up. Better, better, better. No, 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 no.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, it
Turn
is
it.
better now?
Yeah, I guess so. Sounds okay to me.
Good gosh. I'll play with it some more. And then, once I get it fixed out here, I'll be moving to the other. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in life. You think you get older and you get settled in, right?
I know. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just, well, it's just the way it is.
Thanks, thank. I appreciate it. Well, let me see your wine stopper again. Is that Darth Vader?
No, it's a black skull head.
That's spooky.
It's stone.
What is it with all the skulls?
They're my friends. There's skulls all over the room, man. Skulls everywhere.
Yeah. All right. So what else is going on? What's in the news?
Oh, there's so much crap in the news. It's just, man, it's crazy shit.
That's the
Crazy
thing.
stuff in the news.
Yeah.
It's going to get much worse before it can ever get better. They're just moving the goalposts around for everything. That's the frightening thing about everything. It's ignored.
Yeah. They do. It. I mean, you can always count on that. Vinny, are you musical?
Yes.
What do you do? Do you sing? Do you play an instrument?
Well, really, I'm a cappella singer by trade. No, I play some instruments and stuff. Yeah. hmm I
Are
had a
you,
I had a promising career before I took all these other roads and fucked so many things up. Being an outlaw. Uh,
yeah, I'm wanting to play with that band lab.
yeah, I had to get into that stuff. Maybe some other projects coming with some of people I played with and stuff on the Zoom thing. I think they're using that, so we may be doing some things again.
You need to check out that band lab.
Yeah, I know. I need to click on that. I'll put that on my list. Check that thing out.
Yeah, because I have an account on there and like you can do the background music and I can do the singing or whatever, or and then somebody else can do another level of the vocals.
Yeah, that's cool. Take some sampling. Well, I have all multi effects processors with tube warmth and everything. Here's some of them. Let me see if I can. I can't see what I'm doing here, so I'll go back to the other thing. You can see it. I have a lot of equipment and stuff. Let me see.
Oh, you have musical equipment?
Oh yeah. Let me see. Let me move this little thing over here. It's in the way.
Okay.
I'm moving everything around.
I'm still adjusting my sound.
It's like,
I'm still hey. Testing. See, I still get that reverb. Anyway, that really sucks.
Let me see.
Fuck you, YouTube.
See if I can find it on the camera. Yo, see there? There's a half a Marshall stack of fucking tube effects processors. That's just some of it. I mean, yeah, I got all the pro equipment.
Isn't that an amp?
Guitars galore and everything, man. Fucking A. Yeah, I
Damn,
do.
you got everything up in there.
Yeah, yeah, I've got everything. I got other equipment downstairs. I got other equipment in the corner. I got all my extra tubes and quite a little bit of a tech myself. Tube amps and yeah. So yeah, been there, done that. And
But are you just, or do you just sell this stuff, or do you make your own music?
I used to use it. I still can use it. I got guitars dismantled downstairs, plenty of parts. I got little toolboxes and stuff for extra parts. I got like probably 9 guitars in my walk-in closet over here. I'm redoing so I could get the damn shelf out of there. I got a new shelf. I got to switch the old room.
Dang.
I got a whole bunch of shit to do. Like fuck, I'm just fucking buried.
You got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the key, is catalog and all that stuff. That's what I got to go through, and I don't know, go on board with this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with, and I really got to get on the business venture and everything right now. That's the kick, is, the other part of the life path.
Oh,
Get on all of that. And then if I could get all of this other labware, shift that over,
sorry, Dane.
more gallons of vinegar and everything so I can clean these out. Let to wash them out.
Yeah.
Everything out and let those sit again so I can do some other stuff. I need to do that, listings to do, and
I just got some clear tubs, but you got a question in the chat. Ask Vinny if he listens to Dave Coe.
No, Dave Coe, no, I don't know. I don't know.
Dave Coe.
No, I don't know him.
All right, I'm testing one more thing. Oh, good. I'm talking to myself because I'm still listening to myself. Why does it always? I think, you know what? It might just be, I might have ruined my microphone because I dropped it before a couple times.
You are?
Huh?
You are?
Stop it. Don't. Not now. Hey, Aiken. Okay, Dave Coe. I wasn't even paying attention, damn it. So he's no outlaw. Dank says he's no outlaw. Dave Coe.
He's not an outlaw? Okay.
I don't know who Dave Coe is. I'm like the worst.
I don't know neither. What
does he sing?
You sing?
I probably know him, and I can't even think of who it is.
Is he country or country rock?
I think so. Yeah.
Sounds like it.
Sounds familiar.
I'm no outlaw. Huh. No, I'm pretty much the opposite of that. You better do
Vinny,
some.
You're no outlaw because you don't know who the hell he is. That's what I think Dank is trying to say.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Okay, Dank.
You better get learned.
Yeah.
I'm this David Coe.
Go ask some of the fellas over there, like Short Dog and anybody over there at El Cajon where you're at. Just saying. Yeah.
David Allen Co.
Hmm. That sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar. Um.
Does.
Oh wait, you can put a link in there. Hold on. You have a wrench, don't you?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you do.
he's got a ranch. He could put a link on there. Maybe put it up.
So David Allen Co. Why can't I think of who he is? Do you know who Gene Autry is?
Oh yeah. Got, I got some pictures. I think one of them, the
I
background.
had
There's
I
an
had to
old
watch him all the
one.
time.
Oh, you're not allowed
No.
to touch the guitars. Is that Randy Rhoads, Ozzy Osbourne's guitar with that Vinny holding it? Yeah, it certainly is. I got some pictures of some of his guitars and stuff in the background and stuff.
Wow, that's cool.
Me with Elvis's guitar and everything. Yeah, yeah.
What were you doing with her?
This was at the World's Guitar Show. I got a bunch of different pictures. These are old. These are old ones. So I've been to all them places, man, and I know a lot of people and bands and stuff. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, you're a man of mystery.
Yes, yes. Sometimes it's better to have more mystery, less history, especially on YouTube, man. Everybody wants to.
Oh,
Then you say something, you got this guy, you're now outlawed. Really? Huh. Apparently, you not know who the fuck I am. I've been to prison 5 times. Yeah, okay. Rounded up to 2 Ricos. Yeah, well, I wish I wasn't an outlaw. Dank. Y'all. Yeah.
I thought that was Johnny Paycheck. This says take this job and shove it.
Mm-hmm.
That's Johnny Paycheck,
I
but
think
maybe that's his real name, David Allen Co.
he does do that.
I bet maybe that's what it is. Good day, Vinny mate. What you drinking?
We're drinking the Chardonnay. It's the champagne grape. Chardonnay. Yes. Chardonnay. The grape that they make champagne out of. Just for people.
I like Chardonnay.
Yeah.
But I like the oh, I can't even think of it right now. Moscato. I like the pink Moscato.
Yeah, it's about time. It's that time of year. I got the 5-gallon carboys ready to fill up, and we'll get the wine batches, but we'll be using the champagne yeast on those, and then instead it'll be warmer time of the year, and so at that point, then I take one of the 5 gallons and leave the other one sitting and start distilling that one over and just turn it into brandy rather than all the bottling and having it, you don't want it corked. And you know what I mean? So, because I don't have room for all that here and collecting up all the bottles and everything. Nah, we're turning all into brandy. And then when I get around to the next one, because I can leave it set, so it'll be hot enough in the garage. And then I should be able to pull pretty much every drop and experiment with it. I got some other things. And the chips, and I can I'm going to use the oaking chips and the different chips, and I'll break it up into different flavors and stuff. I love to be innovative and experiment with all that kind of stuff. It's very fun, and it's great.
What are you going to make? Like out of what fruit?
I have some different mixes for those wines. Different Moscatos, and I mean all kinds of different stuff. So they're all like gallon things and whole kits. and others I can make other hooch and stuff. But these are nice kits where you pour the solution in there and bring it to certain degrees and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah. We'll let it. I see his link. All right, Dank. I'll put it up and I'll check it out. So we'll do that, and then you can keep. Then you have all your brandy, right, in different flavors and everything.
So you're going to be making brandy.
Yeah. I'll turn it into brandy. Right. Yeah.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, so you have your brandy. You don't have to worry about your wine going bad, bottling it, and all of that kind of stuff. No. So.
Well,
Yeah.
what are you gonna put it in bottles or what?
I could put it in a few bottles, and I could put it as I distill it over. I could put it back in the carboy. Ones that's left, the 5-gallon ones. When I empty one of those, put it in some other bottles. I have one oaking barrel. That'd be pretty nice. That'd be nice. I want to keep it in glass though. But that one would be interesting. I'll probably leave like a couple gallons of wine, and that'll well, that probably won't last long because my dog gets into it. That's why.
Of course.
No. they were out of all of, man, people are grabbing this wine up at the store, man. I'm like, what the fuck? They had the box wine. It's a box of Chardonnay. So I'm like, fuck. There's the dog. She's over there. What are you doing, you stinker? What are you doing? She's over there licking that spigot up there. Like, there's no granny fluid on there. It's Chardonnay. You're not supposed to have grapes. Dogs aren't supposed to have grapes. So, from what I hear, so she's after that wine. Spilled some on the floor one day. So she didn't touch that. She wanted that spigot. I'm like, that's just weird.
I know.
Oh man, dogs are hilarious. You call one, and the other one comes. Like every time,
Right.
it's like, there's no need to call that other dog. I am right here, right here. I got this little mini megaphone thing, and the other dogs passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I miss them. I used to get on there, and I would turn that thing on. I'd open the door. I go, all 4-legged family members, you report to Vinny D immediately right now. Report to Vinny D immediately at this time. Thank you. Nothing. Hey, puppies. I call each one of them. Nothing. I'm like, I got cookies. Snacky, cookie. Oh, they'll come up. Bumping each other out of the door and knocking shit over. Fucking dogs, man. They crack me up. Man.
They really do.
Yeah, they're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that other dog in the house now, and so the other dog just like she's kind of depressed, like mopey a little bit. Just like, I don't know if I feel like eating. Here's a cookie. I don't know. And the other dog jumps up on me, so like, that's my daddy. You know what I mean? I'm sort of bumping the other dog. Dog wars, stealing each other's. She's in there. That one, it's a male dog, stealing the toys. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they're stealing the toys. So I got a little gated thing. So can't go to some of the other rooms and stuff. It's just, oh man.
They have doggy daycare now.
Yeah. Well, the other one was like, I was sad. I was dreading. I was like, thinking, it got to where the dog couldn't raise his head anymore or anything. He was just done. He couldn't do
Oh,
anything. We called this doggy Hospice, and they don't collect granny fluid or any kind of old dog fluid. The lady came out. She was very nice, and he couldn't raise his head or anything. He was just ready.
oh,
I said my goodbyes and stuff. I was just like trying to hold my composure. Gave him the shot. That was it. It's called Lap of Love. They have them in different states, and they do dogs and cats and stuff. They'll come out to your home, and then for no extra charge, she takes out this like plaster thing and starts rolling it out, and it looks like a mini dough, like a pizza dough, and she'll clip the nails, and you get a paw print for like no extra charge and stuff. And there's a few of them downstairs. I haven't had the heart to take one of these up to the room yet. You know, I like
yeah,
they're still down there. I don't think anybody else has. I've seen them just across the room on this one table, kind of in the corner under still Christmas stuff. You know what I mean? Still over there,
yeah,
little village and glass stuff and light stuff. And then, I mean, yeah, we're weirdos like that in this house.
yeah.
Yeah, Lap of Love. So anybody that has a hound or anything in
Lap
these,
of love. Thank you. Yeah, because that's really good to know because
yeah,
when they're so sick, it stresses them out to be in the vehicle and everything.
I know. Well,
So,
it would be it was a big coon hound. I know they'll have no. It really was a coon hound, and he was just a big old goofy, and like you didn't have to like everybody get him up. This is we got to get you into the truck and take you down. We're going to get you the death shot. I mean, that's just like, oh my god, this was so much easier. And it's like,
yeah, because there's other animals in there.
yeah, it's
It's very
scary.
stressful. Yeah.
Yeah, this was real easy. It was real calm. I mean, still, you're going through it. I mean, you're losing a family member, a good friend. Yeah, Lap of Love. Yeah, look them up. They have them in different states. It's a pet hospice. And they're not after their fluids. They could try and help. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this dog's time. He couldn't do anything. He couldn't raise his head anymore. It's like, I'm like, oh my God, this is so sad.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Lap of Love. And she'll clip or whoever it is. They're vets. They're vets, actual vets that do this, and they clip those nails, and it's no extra money for like you can get one apprentice like give you two more. It's no extra charge. Yeah, take the three paw prints.
Yeah.
You gotta leave them. I think I don't know how long it was. I know it was like over a week or something like that. But at that point, we just didn't touch them. I don't think anybody's moved them. It's like, yeah, that's a hard thing.
Well,
Yeah,
nobody's moved the plaques.
yeah, the things they're about, they like a little bigger than a wine bottle, the size of a large wine bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're a paw print.
Well, that's good to know because when that happens unexpectedly,
Yeah, yeah,
then because I didn't know you could get a paw print.
yeah, yeah. They'll do it. The Lap of Love does it. So
Okay.
I thought that's pretty cool. Yeah, I want one of those. Of course, we want some extra ones. No extra charge.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
And they
Yeah.
they take the dog, put it in the vehicle, and drive away. It's like, oh, You know, you're like a pallbearer for the dog, but it's better than, especially a hound like that. And he was in so much pain.
Oh
And
yeah.
they just, you couldn't move him around. I mean, he was just there, and, you know, could not move. He couldn't get out to go to the bathroom, nothing. Couldn't, at that point, couldn't lift his head up. You know,
Yeah.
he got old, and it's like, oh my God. So
It's
it would
really
work
hard.
out a lot better. Anybody that has an animal like that, look up Lap of Love.
Okay,
Look up.
yeah, I'll put a link to after we finish up. I'll put a link in the description box.
Yeah, yeah, it's the way to go. You know, if you have a loved one like that, yeah. I mean, what do you do? Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
sorry you had to go through that.
yeah. It was a lot better than trying to. And the dog was just so harmed. And it would have been just to try and to roll him up, to move him. I mean,
Yeah,
that alone would have just, oh my God. Oh,
at that point, yeah, they don't have any dignity left, and they can't
no.
even go to the bathroom. And yeah,
And it's in so much pain.
I
And
know.
I was seeing his sad eyes looking over as I was talking to him. I'm like, wow. But his head was still down. The needle went in. I was like, oh my God. Goodbye. Goodbye, bro. Oh my God. Ah, anyway. Yeah, Lap of Love. It's the way to go. Way to go. Way to go.
Aiken says he had a golden retriever that if it got mad at him, it would uh, hide one of his shoes really well. That's funny.
Yeah, we had plenty of golden retrievers. Yeah, yeah. Our other one was from a championship line that was Arkansas State champion. Dutch was the golden girl.
Wow.
She bred those, and that was hard. That was really tough. And a cousin of mine had come over, and I did a prison violation, and I came out. It's like I wasn't home, so the dog was over at my grandmother's, and so I show up there. I get off the bus. Oh God, that was a horrible morning. That fucking but they threw me on that. Oh God, that was the most horrible thing, man. And then I get home, and it's like there's my grandma's. Like she goes, the Texan one. Well, shoot, Anson. He goes, Anson. Well, there's some news. Raymond
Oh,
came, took the dog. And there's I'm like, oh,
oh no.
my buddy's gone.
Oh,
I like to know, well, I'm sure I'm going to fix you something to eat. Well, I don't feel like eating now. You know what I mean? uh, that morning, so they take me to the bus stop out of this violation. They drop me there. It's like, I guess they had a problem with parolees and stuff hanging around or going off these liquor stores. And this is a big bus depot, man. It's San Rafael,
yeah,
California. Like, so this correctional officer that's he's he was just this mean motherfucker. And so he sees me. I'm wandering around and looking, oh, there's a bus. This guy comes running across her, and he's grabbing a hold of me. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to let this guy manhandle me a little bit. I have to. He's gonna fucking screw my whole thing. He goes, you're not hanging around here. You're not hanging around here. You're getting on buses. You're getting the hell out of here. I'm like, okay, all right, all right. He jumps out. He goes, halt! On this bus. It's early in the morning, and it's going to the financial district, San Francisco. Nothing but suits, briefcases. The whole bus is full. There's only a couple the whole bus. And So here comes this. I don't know what nationality what this other dude was. This is horrible. So the security for this big bus terminal, one of the securities comes over. He goes, this guy's still holding on to me. He goes, this guy's out of state prison and he can't be hanging around here. He shoves me on the bus. Get on that bus. I'm like, fuck, man. And this guy, really fucking loud. So he comes, so he's right behind me, the security guy, and he steps onto the bus. Everybody's looking at me. Like, what's going on here? And this guy goes, he is out of state prison right now. He cannot be here. That is the problem. And he says it twice. And, and there's always just a few feet from me. I'm like, I got this bus pass thing. I'm going in the wrong direction now. Home. I'm like, everybody's like, I got to stand there like, And God, it was horrible. And the guy goes, the bus driver's like, hey, here's a transfer. Just get off at the next stop and go find yourself. Let's get off the next stop. Find a walk across the freeway the other side. I'm like, and then I come home and my dog's been put to sleep, and it's like, you want something to eat? No. No, I'm going to the store. Guess why? Hell yeah. Oh man.
That's crazy.
God, it was so loud because it was so quiet on there. You could hear a mouse fart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's this guy. He was so loud. He said it twice. And it was just, there was standing room only. It was just horrible. Oh man. He cannot be here. He is out of prison.
That's funny that
Fuck up.
That's wild.
What a morning, huh?
It is. Dank says that I asked him if he had skinny jeans. He said no. He has Wranglers.
Wranglers?
Yeah. That's really weird because up north, Levi's are the jeans, but in the South, everybody likes Wranglers. Somebody was saying something about that the other day, and I'm like, no, you just don't know. In the South, Wranglers are the thing. That's what the cowboys. They even have their dress Wranglers and their work Wranglers, and then their everyday Wranglers.
Well, yeah, cowboy up, pup. Hell yeah, let's get this hee-haw show going, man. Fucking A.
Yep. I lived close to Justin. We'd go out to Justin, and what were those? Oh, those Rockies. They had a lot of those Rockies jeans. Remember those? Probably not. This is cowboy country.
They're cowboy country. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Vinny, what you know about this moon we're going to have on the 26th?
Well, I will go look into this one because I'm sure I will be up to something nefarious. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm always partaking in all the moons, whether it's bare asses or one up in the sky. All the moons, everything. Weapons of ass destruction, the moon in the sky. It doesn't matter. I'm always there.
Well, it's supposed to be a lunar eclipse. Like it's supposed to be like a lot of things going on with it, and I'm right in the path to see the lunar eclipse. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. I'm in the desired zone to see it.
Right. That's cool. I've got spotting scopes and Generation 3 impaired and telescope and all that stuff, and some other binoculars. They're really fucking nice. Like they take a card, everything.
Oh yeah.
They're a present to me. They're very expensive. They're military. They're brand new. I got the box for them and everything. And you could snap pictures of these things.
Yeah.
That other army captain and stuff that I know up the streets, because we're in a controlled air zone, because Fort Gordon's like right here, you know. They got these towers and stuff everywhere, and it's like final warning, boy, you're not gonna be flying through here because we got the NSA right here. So echo.
What's that?
Yeah.
You're echoing?
Echo.
Okay, is that better?
Yeah.
Was I really echoing before?
But it's like that.
Was I or was I not? Because I am messing with the controls. Am I now?
I heard it.
Am I now?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. No,
No?
yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Dang it, Vinny. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
I slapped my leg. Now I'm gonna be anyway.
Dave, do you just want to be disrespectful or what? You have a problem with me, dude? You got a problem with me? Do you? Because I know people in your area, you fucking clown. Fuck you, punk. You want to come at me? Huh? You got a problem, dude? Do you? Don't you come on here disrespect me. You better do some research, you fucking punk bitch fuck. Huh? You don't come on here and start shit with me. You don't know me, and I don't give a fuck about you. You're just some bitch on the internet. I'll smash your fucking world, you bitch. Fuck you, dude.
Well,
fuck you. Who the hell do you think you are? No wonder people don't like you.
I don't know what makes an outlaw. Are you talking about like the biker outlaw?
Oh, I'm definitely the opposite of that. As far as that club, yeah.
I don't know what you're getting at an outlaw. I don't know, like, what is the ultimate outlaw? I don't know.
You're coming on
It sounds like
shit with people.
I don't even know. Code or something. Is that? Are you talking about like an outlaw, like Jesse James outlaw? I don't know. Is that a motorcycle talk or what? Because I don't know why. I don't know. Like
this dude just wants to talk shit and for no reason.
Does it have a meaning? Does the outlaw have a meaning?
Well, it does with me as far as being a outlaw as considered by the police. But as far as the other thing, oh man. Oh no.
So an outlaw is like a wanted man?
As far as being an outlaw, you're an outlaw. You're an outlaw. You're an outlaw. But as far as the other thing of being an outlaw, oh, I am definitely opposite of that. Just saying. Yeah, this guy's just a punk.
Yeah, you got to watch out for the in-laws, Aiken says. It's the in-laws you got to watch out for.
Yeah. He's, I don't know what his problem is. He's just got a problem. You got a problem, dude.
The link is pinned. I don't know. I don't know of any.
Obvious. I don't even want to talk to this fucking clown.
I think he's going to
a disrespectful motherfucker.
He's working anyway.
Come on, just disrespect people for no reason. You don't know me, dude. You don't know me. Fuck is your problem?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I have no idea. I didn't even know that there's a rift or whatever, or problems with people who've been in prison or something. I didn't know. I didn't know that. But hey, to each their own.
So whatever with that dude. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
I don't know.
Why don't you go start shit with people you're fighting with online instead of just fucking pick people out? You want to start shit and disrespect them.
Well, sometimes when you read written communication, though, too, it could mean something like totally different. That's what I always tell myself because I don't understand some
In
things.
that one
I
aspect, oh, I'm definitely no outlaw. Okay.
let my car insurance lapse. I kind of felt like an outlaw.
Huh. Oh, well, as far as
Does that not make me an outlaw?
no, when you come back on a fucking police scanner, you're considered an outlaw. Period. You know, you are. That's the way they look at it, and that's the whole meaning of yeah, you're an outlaw. You're an
I'm
outlaw.
an Indian outlaw, half Cherokee and Choctaw. My baby, she's a Chippewa.
When they
She's
start
one of
looking
a
into
kind.
that, shows a record for you know state prison and all that kind of stuff, then there's like, this guy is an outlaw. He's an ex-con. He's, yes.
Oh,
Now,
he said he's just messing. I missed a comment. That's what I figured. It's just written communication. Well, I don't know about outlaws. Outlaws. I don't even know. Like, what would an outlaw be today? Like a gangster or something?
to the police, it is. To the police. Speaking police-wise,
Everybody's an outlaw to them.
yeah, everybody is. Any
These
conservative,
kids all go down probation and shit. It's all a mess.
anybody is an outlaw.
It's all
They
a
are.
mess.
Yeah, they are.
It's sad. So
It worked in my favor. I got my civil rights back, though, here in Georgia, but I did get out. I was called for jury duty. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna get roped into this. I'm like, I'm an ex-con and everything. Boy, I laid that shit down. They're like, oh no, you're excused.
yeah, yeah. Don't bother.
Yes, that worked good for me. So that one worked in my favor. But
If you're a wanted felon, you're an outlaw.
yeah.
Well,
Well, thank God I'm not wanted now, but I hit California. Once I
how
go on
hard is it to be a wanted felon these days?
pretty easy. They'll
I'd
come up
say.
with it. That's why I'm scared to go back there. They ran me out of California, man. Boy, they threatened me. They did. That'd be pretty fucked up, T. Martini. Known with all the people you're with and all the drug history and everything, and found off in a ditch. These are, you know, this is a narcotic task branch of the sheriffs. It's DEA and all of these other ones, man. They're fucking feds fucking saying this kind of shit.
I didn't know I knew so many outlaws then.
Saying no investigation. I mean, gee, these are some pretty hardcore threats and stuff. I couldn't do what I was doing in California with being just an alchemist and all. I have an illegal lab. We can't do that there. No way. No way. I possess one piece of glassware or anything, bam, I'm gone. They come out with anything, man. Anything. I'm kind of glad that Def Leppard thing almost didn't happen. I was going to work security on that when you come over there. See, with me, I got so many people out there. I'd be there for a while. I'd be on the radar. Man, they'd be coming after me, man. Just straight coming after me. Fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, they anyway, I
So
don't know. I don't yeah. I don't if I were an outlaw, I know if I were an outlaw, the last thing I would do is talk on YouTube about being an outlaw.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm
What is
just saying.
upscouting? Yeah, that upscounting's a fugitive warrant. Yeah. What is
You know,
that?
they'd be
1062.
yeah.
That is a probation too. That is a fugitive warrant.
Yeah, oh Eric will be right out Eric could be on the phone to his cop buddies, I mean, right away. Oh, I found me an outlaw on YouTube. I found me an outlaw. Get him.
I'm uh I'm not an outlaw here right now, but as far as they look at your record. I've talked to the police here a few times. Know that? Yes, I have.
I don't talk to the police.
Well, when they come to your house,
If they ain't got a warrant, they need to get the fuck off
no,
my property.
no warrants. They write up on me. 3 a.m.
Yeah.
The last one was 3 a.m. My
We just
door
want to
opened.
have a little talk. Whatever. No, no, no. No can do. You know what? Right after I moved here, had a cop pull up, right? And it's dark here. He was going to my neighbor's house. Well, he pulls up, lights off, and these are not even marked cars, okay? I'm sitting on my front porch, and I'm like, and he's like crouched, like ready to draw his gun and shit, like walking up to my neighbor's house. And I'm like, I just started to say something like, "Are you coming here? Like, I see you. Like, you need to talk to me or whatever." And then I don't know why my sound sucks. It's bugging me. I might try my headphones. Anyways, he was there for the neighbor. And the neighbor is just a kooky guy who couldn't find his medicine. So really lights off and creeping up like that for a fucking obvious village idiot that everybody's aware of. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna put my mic on mute and I'm gonna get my headphones. I got them right here. It'll just take me a minute.
grab the phones.
Behave, Vinny.
I am the.
Okay, hold on.
That's why I'm not an outlaw right here in Georgia right now. I've been good. They
I'm
watch
probably
me.
an outlaw for something. They'll
They
find something
watch
if they
me
want
like
to.
a hawk, though. They watch me like a hawk here. I got to travel 2.5 hours one way to go hang out with my bros over in the Carolinas. I don't have nobody around here. Nobody around here, man. I got no business hanging out anywhere around here. I really don't. Nope.
Hanging out where?
Anywhere around here in Georgia, y'all. I don't go nowhere except for maybe the store here and there. And that's about it. A neighbor's house or something. That's about it, man. Nope. No social life here.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah.
Stop it, Vinny, for real.
For real? It's good.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh,
Yeah. You got to remember, they aside from being on a list and running your profile and stuff, they come to your door up on your property and stuff. I mean, there was no good. What am I going to do? Run in my house 3 a.m. with the door open and stuff and my dog out there? Why? Just talking. Is there a problem? Would you like to drop a bottle or a hair follicle test? I was just seeing if everything's okay. There's nobody around anywhere. It's 3 a.m. But
Yeah.
yes, they put you on that flag list, combative, non-cooperative, all that. Then you're really, really under a microscope. You don't want that.
No.
I had no reason to not. I mean, they were already there. I mean, like right here. Like, so, yeah. What is there? Is there an issue? They were already here. That was during the day. I've been here a few times. One, sir, do
Sometimes
you?
they freak out. They freak out. They draw their guns and stuff. It's
Yeah, that's what I did want to have. I just talked to him. Yeah, is there a problem? They'd already been here before that. Yes, sir. Do you have an owl? Yes.
what?
Sent over for an owl.
They were after your owl?
Yes, they came. Okay.
What?
They call it animal control. Okay.
No.
You can't have an owl.
No.
I can't. That's a big no-no. Yes, it is. Can you go get the owl, sir? Oh man. Yeah.
That's
Look at an
crazy.
owl. Yeah, that's crazy shit.
So somebody must have called on you
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
over an owl.
It's over an owl. Yes.
That is wild.
Yeah. So don't show your pets if you have an owl or something like that, or whatever you have, a pet gator, or who knows. Yeah.
That's just
That's crazy shit, huh? Yeah. We got
big time
the
crazy.
stand your ground thing over here in Georgia. You walk up to somebody's. Now I got video shit all out here now, but you could blast them on your lawn and stuff. I ain't trying to shoot nobody or nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's less than people. If I have to, it's not gonna be a kill shot if I can help it. Even if you can get away with it, I just whatever. This area, you can't blast off any rounds. There were some earlier really obsessed with dogs. Fucking shots, right? It's another place. Neighborhood's over.
Yeah.
But
I don't think people that haven't lived in certain places know what it's like to have to deal with them.
yeah, and we had like the copperheads around here are like they're dangerous enough. Where if there's one like at your door or anything, they're dangerous enough. You can't shoot those. You can shoot a person, but you can't shoot a snake. You call the sheriff comes right out.
That's wild.
If animal control or if it's a timber rattler, thank God I haven't seen one of those. They go on the golf courses and stuff though. I've seen pictures. They're fucking huge. They got that diamond head, and then the rest of the body goes just like this giant fucking thing. Oh God! But the sheriff comes right out, and they shoot that motherfucker.
Oh, the cops will shoot it?
Yes, they come right out, no matter what time it is. Yeah, sheriff comes right out and shoots it.
But how do you keep the snake there?
I don't know. I fought a couple of them. They never.
Like how does the snake wait for the cop to come?
I know.
Does it slither away?
I guess other people went through it. I came out and fought one of these fucking things. It was a tough son of a bitch too. Another one popped up, a lawnmower, and he's jumping around. I ended up kicking that ass too. But I've killed two of them here.
Yikes!
I had a video of it, and it's like I had it on Facebook, and an ex-girlfriend of mine, She's seen it. She's got all, Fitz, you fucker, that was a beautiful snake. You should have caught him and fucking freed him. She doesn't get it. These things are fucking killers, man.
You need
You
to
know?
be milking them.
Man, I know.
Now I'm changing
Yeah,
this altogether.
that was crazy shit, man. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I was almost gonna let my dog out, and this thing was like, I looked at it, and the dog was going crazy, and it looked like just like a branch. Something. I think it had just eaten something, and it was in a straight line, and it had looked like three gumballs in it. And I looked at it closer before I just turned the knob. I go, that's a fucking snake. Oh my God. You're not going out there, puppy. Oh, hell no. So I jumped out there. And the only thing I can grab is like the shortest fat shovel. There's still marks, all divots in the concrete and stuff. Bam, bam, bam. I finally got him, but boy, he was a tough motherfucker, man. He almost got me a few times. Holy shit, man. Yeah, I got his ass. And then he, like, I cut the head off and main part of the body, and he shortened up and he got really fat and heavy.
Oh my God.
I had to shovel, and then I had to come back and keep the dog out of there. So I put him down the fucking sewer. Then I put him on the end of the fucking shovel and carried him down the street, put him down the sewer. And then I came back and found the fucking head and got rid of that. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah. Almost let my dog. I gave her echo again.
Are you messing with me?
No, I heard the echo.
I know. I switched to my headphones. I'm doing all kinds of stuff here in the background, and it's still happening.
I noticed. No.
Stop it. You're not helping. I'm working on it. I'll get it. Here, wait. See? Hold on. But you can still hear me, right? Or is it like really bad?
No, it's good now.
Okay. I'm on a total different thing now. But I still hear it myself, and I'm on headphones. So it's got to be something like in the computer or something.
I don't know. What were you doing before that you used to not have this problem? Try that. I'm just saying. Process of elimination, I guess.
I did try, and it
a process of elimination. Now you have a problem. Expect this. Expect this. Expect this.
Welcome to the resistance.
Well, yeah. Yes. Welcome to the resistance.
If you missed it the other night, all I can say is it was horrible.
Was it? I don't know. I know.
Yes, it was absolutely horrible.
Was it on the that Southern channel? I don't know any of it.
No, it was on some other one that they have.
Oh. I don't even know. I don't even know where they're at, so I don't know.
I think that here, let me try something else. Uh-oh. Oh. That's just these headphones light up. And I think the USB, all it does is it just sorry. Talking to myself. Sorry, I apologize because I should have sound issues already fixed, and I thought I did. But it gets crazy. But what I was saying is that some people, I don't think that they really understand what it's like to have the police around all the time. Like just harassing.
Yeah, I know.
for no reason. Just
Yeah. The only good thing about it, the other ones that are always watching is they kind of push the other police back because they don't want to scare off anything you may be into.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So I already know this. And I'm like, you got to get back because these other guys are watching me, and you're gonna fuck with their little thing they got going. Just saying, it's how it really works.
Well, sometimes they just like I don't know, I've seen some serious stuff go down. And they just want to put that mullet. No, dang. They want to solve crimes, and they try to make things fit that aren't there.
I know.
Because I always had a house full of kids, teenagers, little kids all the way up, and they're always like trying to. They see kids running or something, and they just had a call about something else, and they're knocking on the fucking door or whatever. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, and then they just want to keep going on and on about it. Like, I'm supposed to help them do their job. Like, I know what's going on here. That's my job. Go do your job somewhere else. Because it ain't here. They really do. They try to get kids in trouble all the time. Anybody, if they can make it stick. If they can make it stick.
I know that's a scary thing. It's like, I got no business going out around here. There's none of my peeps are around here. It's mainly, I totally stand out. I mean, it's mainly black, and
Yeah.
But a lot of them have been pretty nice in this neighborhood. This so far lately. But yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. I don't even want to go. Well, my family's like, no, you're not going to be going and doing any stays in the other house in North Carolina. No, it's too crazy right now. Like, yeah, no.
Is the other house close to the beach or anything?
No, it's right next to Fort Bragg, right outside.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That must be a crazy town then.
Oh yeah, one way when that place is so huge.
Yeah.
My place is so huge. You forget you're on a military base. I've stayed in a couple of the hotels, and they're really super nice.
Oh really?
Yeah, really super nice. Because I redid my brother-in-law's house over there, and it's like had some people in there. It's like fuck. He bought this thing. He was a young soldier. I was like 24 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just so I redid a lot, and he had some other people renting it out, and they stole all the copper piping and everything. They ripped what was in that house out. But I stayed in a few of the hotels. They're really super nice on there. I can get on there. I can't get on this base anymore. No, not since that reality winter thing, the NSA thing. No. I can't even get on there with him, and he's a ranking officer. He still does some shit here and there.
Yeah.
And nobody gets on there. So the media twisted that all around. Is that true? She was a disgruntled Bernie supporter. Yes, that's true. But the files that were taken, Colleen,
Is she still in jail?
Yes. Trump didn't pardon her. He didn't pardon the son. Nobody. Yes, she's still in jail. Oh, yes. And those files that were taken exposed the whole election system as a fraud. That's the big deal. They claim national security on it. So I had access over there to the shop and everything, and used to be able to get on base. And I still got my 95 Eclipse Spider downstairs. I have everything to paint. I could blast a $5,000 paint job on it. I have all the paint. I have everything. It's beautiful. I mean, the new lights in the back, you know, Corvette or Corvette Ferrari style. Yeah, call it doctor because this puppy's sick. Nice. I paid a couple grand years back. I got those in my back shed. Big plastic double walk-in one. There with a hydraulic kit. That's a big box and everything. So it goes up like a Lambo, Ferrari, Pantera, and all that. I wouldn't be able to do those alone around here. Brand new Dunlops on there, never even been driven down the block. 14s, fucking American racing rims, casino style, balanced, all of that motherfucking shit. So,
Hey,
yeah.
you know, I know you can't talk about it, whatever, but I was reading the Thomas Schoenberger.
Yeah.
Do you keep up with it?
I haven't been. I guess he's on the run. I haven't spoke with him in some months. I'm trying to stay clear of all of that shit. Yeah. I'm gonna stay out of there. Stay out of there.
Well, wait a minute. So Thomas is a outlaw.
But yeah, he's on the right. He would be considered an outlaw, yes.
So Thomas is the outlaw.
Well, that would be I don't know how he's gotten out of some other stuff. I mean, you're talking, he's got other people that are coming at him too.
Oh, yeah.
And those are no bail holds. Plus, if you're on probation, I don't know how he's gotten around that one. But that's a bench warrant. On top of that, that's a bench warrant. So
I don't understand it. I don't.
Yeah.
I was just reading his affidavit and I found it really interesting.
Yeah, I've stayed. I'm trying to purposely stay out of all of that because there was some other stuff I'm not going to talk about, but I don't want to. No, we got enough going on with other shit.
I hear you. I don't know anything about it. I was just like, I don't understand it. But it was interesting that just the names on there. I hadn't seen those names before, but then again, I don't watch it that closely. So.
I'd be curious to see some of the names, the newer ones that are coming out. No, I'm not going to touch it, man. I don't know. There's already been some shit in the past with all that, and I'm hoping I'm not going to say anything else. Yeah, it's crazy shit. There's a lot to that crap in more than one direction. So I don't know.
I left by accident. Sorry, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's some pretty big names on there. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can tell it's public. It's a public filing.
Yeah, I know. It would be public. I haven't been trying purposely not to delve into anything.
Oh, shoot. I'm opening all kinds of stuff. Why? Go away. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you. It's had. Hold on. This is driving me nuts. This microphone. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna keep talking for a minute, and I'm flying each one. This is like the last one. All right. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna do default and default and see if that helps. Right? Yeah, maybe it did a little bit. No, dang it. No. Okay, so sorry, y'all. Um, the names on the lawsuit. It's DeFango, Trevor Fitzgibbons,
Yep.
Michael Levine.
Yep.
Yeah, I was just like, wait a minute. Where I knew DeFango was involved or something, but I don't really know how. But
You don't
Trevor
know?
Fitzgibbons and Michael Levine of all people?
Yes.
Like, is that like the Michael Levine, or is that like
Yes.
somebody?
No, that's him.
You're sure?
Oh yeah. I. Yeah. I'm sure.
That's
Oh yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I know I could I guess some of the other names, but I'm not going to say them. I'm sure they're on there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I knew they would be on there. And there's still other cases. There's, I've been keeping up with it. I pretty much, I know. So that's interesting. Hmm.
Well, but the claimant is Beth Bogarts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even know who that is, so I don't understand it.
Don't know her? Okay.
Was she a moderator? Okay. You don't have to say. I can look it up.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
Let's say there's a big fight over that copyright, and there's a lot of shit to it. The whole cicada thing.
Oh. So it has to do with that.
That's one of them.
Oh. So.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, did you ever meet Michael Levine?
No, I haven't, but I know the people who have.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
I don't understand. It seems like it's like Hollywood stuff to me. I don't understand it. Who's who?
Well, he kind of is a little bit in a way. That's funny you said that.
Yeah, I'd say. Just a tad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was wondering maybe if it was a different Michael Levine and not the Michael Levine.
It's him, the producer and all of that guy.
This is just going in all different directions. It's wild.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Crazy shit.
It really is. I'm mad at my computer. I'm sure it's something little. I'm just messing around. I'll work on it, y'all. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm even trying to talk like really soft
Yeah.
from my speech trainer.
Speech trainer. And you can sound more Texan, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Look like she scrubbed her channel. I looked today.
Oh, Denise?
Yeah.
She scrubbed her channel?
Looks like it. She's got one video up.
I didn't know you were on the knitting circuit.
Well, I just take a lurk around to see if there's. I'm not subbed or anything. I just see if there's anything that we're being dragged into me coming on here. You never know, So you got to take a look at it and go, oh my God, now what?
She could come for you next.
I know. The knitting needle and the typewriter. I mean, strange shit have happened, right? You don't know. Oh man, hopped up on granny fluid. You never know.
What do you do though? Especially as a man, like you'd have to be like, do I want to live? Do I want to die at the hands of this old woman?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's
like
crazy shit, man.
Like think about it. Like, let's not say her. Let's say any like elderly old woman comes at you. What do you do?
I don't know. What do you do about that? I haven't seen anybody shut her down, really. Maybe there's something going on behind the scenes. We don't know.
Well, she has another channel.
Yeah, some knitting channel or something. I don't know what it is. Who knows? Under the guise of knitting. Oh, you never know.
Many men knit. You don't know. And
I don't know.
She's gone quiet, and she says she has some strikes or something.
Oh yeah, it's that may be it. People are nailing her for some shit, and everybody's in a gang about a murder. All right, well, it's
pretty wild. She's another one that she calls the cops all the time.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's like crazy shit. I mean, after a while, you go to the well and cry wolf so many times. Like people sending them over here and everything. And it's like,
yeah. And then again, they answer the phone like, "What is it now?"
I know. Oh, this guy.
What happened now?
What now? Is it another owl? Is it a meth lab call? Is it a fucking, licensed businessman? Legal business and everything. At this point, I mean, it's just fucking insane. So I don't know.
It is. Yeah, they're like, whatever. Yeah.
You want to dig into your personal life and bring it on YouTube and just bat it around. It's like, anybody who's doing that is like, obviously, well, you don't have one of your own, I guess. So smack people and shit.
Yeah, and then those military police are something else too. I've had to deal with them.
Yes, that whole thing. So,
what is an 09A number? Oh, it's in the chat. O, the number 9, the letter A, letter O.
09?
09A.
O9A.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Is this supposed to be O and I? They're involved in everything, always have been.
Who's that? O and I?
Office of Naval Intelligence, O and I.
Oh.
They're involved in all kinds of shit. I was born out there. My father was that.
At Annapolis?
He was born on White Sands Missile Range, on the top secret port of the missile range, New Mexico.
Ooh, that's spooky.
Yeah.
You were born out there?
I was born out on the top secret part of that missile range. Yes.
You could be an experiment.
I know. And I typo negative. Alien blood is on top of it.
So there was some probing.
Yeah, very interesting. But the maps and everything's totally different nowadays. Maybe I'll dig that map out one night and show you some of that. It would definitely be a collector's item. Like, whoa, everything's totally different. Donna Anna Town isn't there, and everything's it's totally different. Boy, they don't have any of that stuff on there on that map. It's like, wow. Yeah, there's some other interesting stuff.
Did
Like I was still been worried about the Bohemian stuff. I'm like, man, I should have
that
never
stuff blew my mind, man. When you took out that file, I was like,
I
holy.
should have never shown that. I really shouldn't have, but it's out now. We've even joked about it. Oh,
That's good.
it's like
People are asking me where you got the file. Are the pictures in there? They want to know that damn carpet. They keep asking me about the carpet.
Those designs and where everything's to be placed, the draperies, the color contour, what furniture were taken out of all of that was all done by my mother. Her name's right on it. I showed it. So
She knows it all. And you know what? Back in the pyramid days, they buried the
I know. Oh God. I know. I'm like,
they buried the pyramid builders because they knew all the secrets.
I know.
And so now
That's why I didn't show a lot of the other stuff, because it really has, everything's in there. It's like, what Aaron, she knows her shit so well. It's like
she knows everything.
she was back and forth, and so
But who hired her? That's what everybody keeps asking me. Who hired her to do the designs? Like, was it, hello, this is Bohemian Grove and we need a decorator?
Well, we got a few connections there. I'll just say that. We're friends with Charles Schultz and Bill Macy and all of them people out there. And yeah.
I'm shocked that you still have that carpet.
Oh yeah, that's a big deal. It's a big deal. I should have never showed that shit. I really shouldn't have.
I know, and there was stuff on it.
Yeah, well, we have it over here. But it didn't make it into the, where is it? It's over. It didn't make it in the dish yet. I've been busy. There it is, right there. I gotta get this in there. I have all of that stuff. We have it to do this. So
yeah, you need to process it like a crime scene.
I know. Let's see this thing. I got mini microscopes. I got all this stuff.
Yeah, send it
even,
off.
even the other one, the boroscope, that would be nice. But that's great for
send it off.
And everything.
Send it off to the crime lab.
Send it off.
I'd like to report a murder.
Yeah. I just gotta have the sample. What if it comes back that is real crack rock? I'll say. You step outside, please. Oh no, it's an elitist illegal substance, and I'm gonna go down for it now. That'd be fucked up. Oh man.
Well, you don't know what the hell they were doing up in there.
Oh man.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm pretty sure, because that's when Jerome Corsi was a younger buck.
Yeah.
Who the hell knows?
It's really strange. I was in a place in Sonoma, and I just helped somebody move, and they're like, oh, this place is nice, and help them with all the stuff and everything. I like the only drawer, that's after that I had to go through the rest of them. I just opened a drawer, and there's this match. I got to find this matchbook. And go, only thing in this whole drawer. and it's the Bohemian Club in San Francisco. I go, oh my God, this is fucking weird. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm keeping this.
I would have been. I would have
Wait.
fainted. I would have fainted right there.
Man, I got it somewhere. I got so much stuff. I'm wondering where that matchbook is, man. That's fucking matchbook. I find that matchbook.
I know.
Yeah, that's an interesting little piece of stuff I can add to my repertoire of strange shit that I have, and boy, I've got plenty of it. Let me tell you. Yes,
you really do. Hold on.
do.
I got to take a quick break. I'll be right back. I'll just put something on real quick, and I'll be right back.
Break. I'll be remote viewing that.
Okay.
I'll be remote viewing that.
Sorry, I'm coming.
Your granny fluid, hell yeah.
Hold on. I gotta put these headphones on. Okay, I made it back. Oh, am I back?
Nope, I don't see you yet.
I had to put something on. Can you? Oh, yeah, you can hear me. Stop it. Are you shadowboxing? Oh, let me read the comment.
Yeah. It's we're shadowboxing, taking me through the night. Yes, we've been studying this, going through this stuff for years.
Oh, you can remote view?
Yeah, they cut that program out years ago, but they still got the secret program.
Uh,
See if I can go on there so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Woo. Camera's tricky. Camera's messing with me. Camera's messing with me. Oh, whoops!
you went robot.
I clicked on this other one. Whoops. Yeah.
Oh, please don't let it be me. So you can remote view.
I've done it pretty good a few times.
Yeah, you cut up a minute ago. So you have remote viewed somebody?
I've done pretty good. Everything that I've seen turned to fruition. You know, I'll just leave it at that. It's very interesting. I better fix that one.
You should win the lottery.
I know. I should play that. I don't want to get into gambling. Life's already gambled.
But here's my question. Do you have to, like, can you remote view the past or the future or only the present?
Kind of like the present, like, you know, having a good intuition. I've done pretty good at it. You have to really be, you know, get in there and concentrate and stuff. But there's been guys that have come through this program that they remote viewed inside, you know, or at Putin's office and stuff, and they found out years later those guys were absolutely correct. They described everything down to, you know, the doors, and I mean, yeah, very interesting program.
That is wild.
Yeah, and they would accept people in these classes like years back, and they cut the program out. Said no, and they said this is discontinued, but there's still secret programs on this remote viewing.
They probably don't even make those DVDs anymore. That one that you
No, probably don't.
No. And you
no.
probably can't even copy it either. It's probably like top secret.
Probably is. I've had it for a long time. That's one of them. It's one.
It's a whole series. It's a whole series.
There's a couple of them to that one, and it goes through everything. Yeah, that one's very interesting. Very interesting.
It would blow my mind.
Yeah, now, I wonder if we can get a copy. If I can get a copy of it for you, or something to find. You might be able to find some stuff online. I don't know.
I need that bad because I need to keep doing some remote viewing.
And maybe, I mean, if it's any good, I mean, it could be fucked up thing that people are selling. You know what I mean? We don't know.
Yeah.
Could be anything really. So who knows? But yeah, very interesting. It's fascinating stuff right there. I love that. Love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because then I could have the news like right away. Because I'd be remote viewing.
Like, okay, don't bother me. I'm trying to get the news. Now, how can I transfer this onto Twitter and everything else? I don't know yet. We're gonna come up with another way.
Yeah.
You'll be coming out with shit. You see this wacko stick? She fucking knows shit, and it all happens. Like, oh my God, how the fuck she know that?
Well,
she even knew what kind of backpack they'd be wearing. You know what I mean?
I would be like, well, you know what? Well, with that, if you can remote view, are you considered clairvoyant?
Right. I think a lot of people are having natural clairvoyance and premonitions. I have a lot of good premonitions, boy, and then they'll just happen like out of nowhere.
Well,
I would do this when I was younger too. I'd be like, here's what's gonna happen. Him and her, and she's gonna get together with him, and I'd just be like, and it would all happen like a while later. It's like, wow,
whoa,
scary.
mind blown.
Yeah, there was a lot of that weird ass shit like that. I'm like, whoa, it's pretty good. Wow.
So what? There's a question here. Have you been to a place called Ancient Sumer?
I wish. Samaria? Oh, I wish.
Oh, yes, Samaria.
I would like to see that. I would like to see that. That is one of the one place that I would really like to see, and all that ancient stuff and everything when the Saturn communicated with the moon, and the moon communicated to the first people of Babylon and Samaria and all of that stuff, and and then you had the Sabbathians and the Nabathians. The first book of drawing down ghouls and everything was Nabathian agriculture, but it's not the same book that you would see. There's another version of it, and it's not the same because I collected a lot of those books, but I have a lot of other books that are worth a lot of money, and they're like original ones from like 1800s and everything. They are worth a lot of money. Yeah, very, very interesting. And all of the original Star Watchers and all of that stuff back then. That was before the zero was in the numerological system, and
Whoa, I never heard any of this.
they're like, oh Lord, can you please grant us more numbers? And then the zero, which came as the Fool and the Rota, the tarot, and was added, and that made the numbers greater. They were able to make numbers greater. The whole history of that stuff's I just love that stuff. It's absolutely just fascinating.
That is, I've never thought of that. Where did the number zero come from?
Yeah, well, they granted that. These spirits, these gods, these gods. You see these other things like these depictions, they're all in stone and stuff. I seen again the other day, it was another Dead Sea Scrolls thing, and it was on, and they left the most important part out. This pisses me off. Okay, so they're talking about the Dead Sea Scrolls. They're like, oh, this little boy found this. They left the most important key issue of this out, is what led him to that. Those clay pots. A goat came out of nowhere.
Oh my God.
So that little goat appeared and was going up. You've seen the Dead Seas, right? How they rise up like that.
Yeah.
This goat was running around, these things. I mean, you couldn't climb around these fucking things. He was running around and disappears. And that little boy was like, whoa, he didn't know where this goat went. He was picking up little rocks and throwing it all around it. And heard this break, something. It really took him a long time to go down and find out where the hell that was. And it was these big clay pots with these scrolls in it, which, in the ancients and the occultism, you called the Censar. They didn't know what these things were. They got these. That's where we got these things. But it's very interesting. Some of the depictions were they were hiding in there. They were hiding in there. Christ and John, which whether you believe in the Bible or no matter what you believe, there's proof of this, that this character has been down many times in every form. There's plenty of proof of this, whether you're an atheist or whatever.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
And these depictions, and like, you know, that one, like a little S, almost like a squashed S pattern, like a little computer chair, almost thing. They were the older kind. They came out, you could sit in it like a little desk thing. These things, two things looked like that. And there was John in one, and this depiction of the sky is fascinating because he's communicating, and I got a UFO on me. Boop, 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 boop. He's communicating with this thing, inscribing.
Wow.
With this UFO type thing. And then there's the Christ character, and he's looking at this other side of these clouds, and it's coming down in lightning, and he's scribing. They're writing these things. And there's these rocks. They put together all these rocks. These scientists, like, and this was another, just young kids. They had all these things. They didn't know what they had. And these scientists came along. It's like, oh my God, what the heck are these things? Wow. And they bought them all for a couple dollars.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
I mean, that stuff's amazing.
Yeah, Aiken knows some stuff about this stuff too, the goats and stuff. Like they have meanings and stuff.
Yeah. No, Aiken's pretty well-read character.
He really is.
Yes, he is very well-read character. But yeah, that stuff's fascinating. But they left that whole part out of the story. It's like the main part. It's like this. I think it is. It's like how did he lead him? And that goat was never seen again. It just disappeared.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Yeah, isn't that strange? They should prepare a young goat.
Well, I heard that. I heard that when they found the Dead Sea Scrolls, that they lost a lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of that.
They didn't know what it was at first.
Really hard to contain, and that is one of the biggest kept secrets is interpreters, and then there you have the other usual people sending in operatives in there, Israel.
You're right.
To make sure we're going to change that history, we're going to change it over, and so there's been a lot of shit about that. But a lot of this stuff is like, ooh, we got to get this out as soon as we roll it. Oh, we got to put this airtight into something and try to use. Oh, we got a lot of technology nowadays. So nowadays, I mean, with everything, you know, from finding the stuff we're finding out through LiDAR.
I know.
Stuff is amazing.
Yeah, we're getting it like every day. This crazy stuff.
It's coming out, and I'm scared this is going to be the next thing to go because there's still a lot of things like the Viper channel. I watch what they're releasing stuff all the time.
They have crazy stuff.
Ancient architects, ancient artifacts. There's so much coming out. And there's other stuff, and they're using the private contractors with military, mainly Army and stuff.
No, right.
There's that whole area over there in Florida where they're finding the giant's bones, and that's been going on for years. Up there, they come in, National Geographic and stuff, and then with the subcontractors, that's armed guard. Armed guard with you better shut up about this and just keep working.
I know.
That's crazy.
Where are they taking the bones? Where are they going?
I don't know. And you know, some people are really speaking out, and a lot of these scientists and whatnot, they're like, why do a lot of them turn into atheists?
Oh, good.
Because there's more than one of these deities, right?
Oh,
There's more than one, and there's, even though the Bible's not the real Bible, the stanzas are, and that's just too crazy. Why those 8 books of Solomon and stuff? No, that's all magic. It's all fucking wicked magic.
if it has anything to do with Solomon, it's
Book
magic.
Book of Enoch, and that's not in there. But these other stuff, there's so many discrepancies in there.
I know. They left out the whole thing about the giants.
Yeah, and
They're always hiding the giants.
With
Always hiding the giants.
right, and how this is like the cloning is like all of that, and it dates back. A lot of people know who Plato is, but they don't know the stories. This Exodus, same story over and over again. This whole Atlantis thing, and they don't get it. And that's close to Atlanta. How big is Atlantis? Or was Atlantis? You know what I mean? And that you had the magicians against the other magicians, right? And that's all scribed in the rock. So you had the lords of the dark face, and then the others of the frank and sincere eye mesmerized them, and they were drowning in this water. When some of the stronger magicians awoke and joined hands, it says, like, and I've got the exact quotes in the original version of the secret doctrine, like they went up to the skies. It says, they joined hands like a running stream of sweet waters, for they were as thick as the stars of the Milky Way. So back then they called the Milky Way the Milky Way. Whoa. That's interesting to me as well. I mean, you got to see these key things. But they ended up going to different corners of the earth. So then you had these Aztecs, you had the Egyptian Magi come up, you had all of these other things that are truly amazing. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. There's all of that. So there's a lot of that stuff. It's just
yeah. Well, all those gods are like comparable to like the gods we have today.
Right. And
have you ever that blows my mind.
The angelics are demigods and stuff. You got like that now. I don't think this is about oil. That whole area, the Stolen Heights. Oh, that's supposed to be where the fallen ones came. And there's been a lot of stuff and that weird stuff in that area. Why do they want that so bad?
Oh, I didn't know that. That's where the fallen ones came?
Yes.
In the Book of Enoch?
That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Another interesting thing is I would ask my brother-in-law, he was military intelligence all over the Middle East and everything, worked right with Petraeus and all that. So I like, Cedar too, it's supposed to be where the Garden of Eden was. He goes, Vinny, I fly over it all the time. He goes, there's nothing there. It's sand. It's like a Sodom and Gomorrah thing. There's nothing there. He says that Mount Sinai, surrounded by a fence. He goes, there's nothing there, but it's kept under armed guard by the army. You see the Mecca plan they're going to give that to Mecca for this utopia thing. Have you seen the models of that?
Oh, that's not near Mecca. Are you talking about Neo?
Well, they're going to give Mount Sinai. There's a whole city plan that they're going to give that.
Yeah, here's the thing with that. Yeah, because I've done some videos on that over on the Universal Truth Project. And it's going to have its own laws. And it's going to be Israel, Syria, and Saudi Arabia. But yeah, but that put aside, the Mount Sinai is right there.
Yeah.
And the real Mount Sinai, which they keep a secret. They keep it a secret in Saudi Arabia. It's guarded all the time and nobody can go near it.
Yeah, it's guarded by the army. I know, because my brother was in charge of a lot of those areas and stuff being moved around. So I know for a fact. I'm like, well, can you ever get me like, you know, I've talked to boys over there, and these phone calls, they would go through the Pentagon. Talk like, can you get me a dirt clod or any dirt from there? It's like,
wow.
But I just wanted it. You know, it's just for my weird collections and maybe something I want to do something with in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's other stuff I can't find still. I've got another old book of Mysteries of the Andes, and some of that stuff's missing from the original old one I had. Like, what the fuck, man? The tunnels that they've never found, and it's always seven scientists, you know, with everything that tells this history, and they're showing like perfect 45-degree angles that go in and under. They've never found the end of one of these things, but they show this planet blowing up. Supposedly that was the planet Lucifer, and people came from these other planets, or came from this planet to other places and down to Earth. They're showing heart, brain transplants. I mean, it's just crazy. It's all scribed in the walls and stuff. It's just the fucking craziest shit. But that whole ark thing. Then you go to the
They were doing some wild stuff.
Yeah, then the other modern Bible. There's a lot of biblical codes still today that people overlook.
Mm-hmm.
And those is like, for darkness came over the face of the deep. And they're talking about this, you know, the bird was sent out, the bird, and then, so then they come up there and, no, this isn't witchcraft. It's just building an altar and sacrificing animals. So I mean, how did the animals breed after that?
But they just recently did that, like before all this fighting started in Israel. They recently did that. They were sacrificing some lambs there.
Oh yes,
at the temple.
But like the whole biblical thing, and that's in all of these different Bibles, and it's just very strange. And people overlook this. It's like, so they go up there, they get out of the ark, right? And then they're up there on this mountain. They prepare an altar, and they says they sacrifice one of every animal unto the Lord. Well, how did the animals breed after that? And it says, and this pleased him very much. So what did this dude come out of the sky? He just came out of a cloud. And I see, is that roasted rump of hippopotamus I smell? Yes, Lord, it is. This pleases me very much. I mean, come on, are you fucking serious? How did these fucking things breed? How do we get the animals after that? You just killed every one of them. Oh, there's so much shit in there.
But the ark wasn't at Sinai.
Go look at Judges too. The Lord warns us of the evil Israelis. That one cracks me up. I was in prison. I'm reading that. I read every other page is numbered on this red covered one. It's the Gideon's Bible.
Well, the ark would have to have been a spaceship, because there's no way.
It shows these kinds of things on those inscriptions on these walls.
You can clearly see spaceships.
Oh yes,
and aliens,
and heart and brain transplants, and like the stanzas, for they bred big dumb monsters. They fought them through the turbid dark with every kind of 4 and 5 faces, and they were doing all kinds of crazy shit back then with they were like goats' heads and fishes' bodies, and I was just like, it's
DNA manipulation.
The stanzas. Go look in this. That's the original Bible, and they rewrote that from the stanzas. It's just fucking just the wildest shit ever.
I never heard of the stanzas.
That's that they don't want you to. It's the real Bible. It's the original thing. They brought the Bible.
They're hiding it from me.
And it's just the craziest stories and all set in stone. And people are not aware of this stuff. All the original stuff, the same Exodus, deluges, and everything else. It all came from that same stories.
I know, and it's so spooky. It's like, oh my God, like you're saying stuff. I've never even heard of the stanzas. Wait, you got a question in the chat. Do you believe in ascended masters?
Ascended masters?
Yeah, ascended masters. Is this better? I can move my microphone a little bit closer.
Yeah, ascended masters.
And then there's another.
Oh, Legends was purchased by King David. It was the thrashing floor. The thrashing floor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There is a lot to that. I believe in all of these. I've seen some interesting things on the Solomon's temple and all of the
Jinn.
Yeah, Solomon's legion, calling upon that and all of that. That's all that high magic. It's very real. Yeah, it's very, very real, as far as I know.
It's spooky, and
all these same characters, but there's like all of them are like what they consider 135 Buddhas, right? They were all these same characters, and a lot of things they show evidence of a lot of these things that were found, inscribed. It's very interesting. You got to go with the evidence. Definitely go with the evidence.
There's a lot of power there. I mean, like magical power.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, harnessed, like things that shouldn't be messed with.
He was a Mason, 12, 13. I got a whole bunch of them around here. Masons area. It's just a huge Mason area. It's the military. I call them the Royal Order of the Water Buffalo Club, really, because they're just like, it's a great men's club and stuff, but they're not no real. They've never done nothing real. I mean, like I consider like real high magic and stuff. That secret society.
They're doing some kind of magic in those places. I don't know what though. I don't understand it.
Yeah, a lot of it's just a men's club, and they're very. It's pretty much a good positive thing for the most part. I mean, there's like they stick together. Hey, I got a plumbing problem. Hey, my son's your man. Oh yeah, send him over. You need a fence built or something. Business stuff. We got them all over here. We got secret societies, and then you got secret societies that are just societies with secrets from each other. You got all these private orders that are in all of these things, and no matter what you're in, no matter what you're in, and I've seen this firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a big thing, but all the ones you really don't hear of are the ones that are they bring them in. There's like if you've ever worked through an order or anything, you don't just start. Well, I don't like to tell you that.
Yeah, don't say anything that could get you in trouble.
Yeah, let's just say that a lot of them are brought in. It's money and connections, and but the other orders they are sworn to a Luciferian doctrine, and that's real. The other ones you don't hear about. They're really upper elite.
Well, I keep hearing that they use that pentagram a lot.
Yeah, well, the other ones, you would be talking about if you were very high military and elite that's involved in private contracting and everything. It's stuff you don't hear about. It's like the Argentum Astrum, the Silver Star. You're going to have to be very validated, connected, high level to even be in something like that. More than other sect of the Council of Nine or anything like that. The other Hollywood ones, Order of the Black Sun, which you have a lot of the you know,
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, a lot of the Hollywood producers, writers, and stuff. I mean,
I think there's some people on YouTube that are into that Order of the Black Sun.
well, they have to be. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, you got people that are writing these big shows and famous shows, and people like Dwayne the Rock Johnson and stuff like that, and Order of the Black Sun. Anyway, so I don't know how many YouTubers are going to be in there. I'm just saying, you know, people that are into production, for all I know.
Wait, you have a pentagram ring on.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, it just appeared. See, it's just weird. Just talking about this stuff. Isn't that strange? Yeah.
But you're not a warlock or anything like that, are you? What was it? Celtic? What is it?
That one's custom done. That one's custom done. This one's got my garnet birthstone in it.
Is it for protection?
Pretty much. Pretty much. At this point, it's always got to be.
Hey, you can't ever be too protected.
Yeah, especially everything that I've done. Oh man. Oh.
Yeah, well,
Interesting.
Yeah, whatever's gonna help, you know.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, somebody's here. Prudently at home. Video call. It just says video call.
So anyway,
I have no idea. The link is there. It's Prudently at home.
That's
it. It's there to the top.
But yeah, the ancient stuff is really delve into it. It's absolutely relevant, and there's plenty to delve into, and more stuff coming out every time. Like,
well, with all the fighting over there, don't you think are they going for Solomon's temple stuff? Magic, the ancient magic.
Yeah, there's that stuff's real serious. There was that stuff with what they had a bunch of that stuff in Iraq and different places like that. They got looted, man. They come in, they grab. They're real serious about them items. Man, they'll blow the fuck out of everything and come in and steal them certain old magical items, man. Yeah, this stuff's real, man. They want them items.
That's what they did to Samaria.
Yeah, it's very serious. Yeah, it's no joke. No joke. And then they had the army tanks come in for 20 minutes. We got some protection. Obviously, they were told to stand down. I mean, at that point, it was already gone. You know.
Yeah.
There was what was that? I've got that in a book. It is in the Secret Doctrine, and how they actually had in a museum a real skeleton bull model of a dragon. We'll find more of these, but everything was like in these old things. Everything was a Draco, a dragon back then. From you know,
Yeah.
everything was called that. You know what I mean? They were
Even snakes.
Yeah, and even with you know, things that were overwhelmingly these ancient writings and stuff of
Yeah.
the earth changes and ecliptic stuff, and they would say, you know, there's plenty of those that said, and for the lower dragon, she held her course. You know, so it was everything was dragons. So they had a real one, and it's like that stuff's all real. Like Thomas, he takes himself after Count Saint Germain, right? These are real people. These are these real people that were these people in these castles and stuff. They were like, you
But is
know,
he reincarnated? I don't understand that.
no, I don't know. That's a whole other thing, I guess, you know, but these were real guys. He was one of them after one of the original copies of the Book of Enoch and stuff. It's like, you know, these people, I must have the manuscript. I must have that manuscript. You know.
Oh, so they're looking for magic.
Yes. Stuff's
I
very,
didn't know that.
you know, with that whole attacking of the Alexandria and stuff. And then look at her. Well, you know, Zaya lost. Had antiquities in Egypt.
But back to the Saint Germain, isn't that in Mount Shasta?
Oh, well, I don't know if they have one there. He was a real person, though, from way back that was out after the manuscripts, you know, dating way back.
They're always finding stuff, huh? Like that spear and stuff.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. We're talking spirit destiny thing or whatever.
Yes.
But
the spear of destiny. Yes. The spear of destiny.
Let's go into like the Hall of Records. Okay, Edgar Casey. Everything. Everything that he said, man, it came through everywhere in the world. He said there was oil. They found him. And it was like, I think there's over almost 130 places they'd found oil. And I think there's probably, 110 or so far that they found the oil. And then the Sphinx, other Hall of Records, and the Paw of the Sphinx. Yes, that's there. Boy, that pisses a loss off. I like that guy, though. He gets down and dirty and gets into it. He's got like the coolest foreign guy accent like ever. The mummy, the potter of the pharaohs.
I know.
Well, what was interesting is I got to see. I have to send it to you on Facebook. Damn it! It's not the Ancient Aliens. It's a different one, and they have this outside of the Great Pyramid all the time. I mean, it's a regular thing. You got these others camped out. It's really beautiful out there. And on New Year's, their celebration, the UFO activity, this gives me goosebumps, was just fucking insane. They had this spectacular fireworks show, and I was watching this live, and these things came out from way above the sky. They were lining up, making a Big Dipper. There was other ones shooting around, coming and doing. It was amazing. People just don't watch that stuff, I guess, but it was just like I couldn't believe it.
That is, where was this at?
Egypt. It's a big thing on New Year's. Well, there was a whole bunch of them.
On our New Year's or their New Year's?
Yeah. Well, it was their New Year's, ours before ours. So I went.
The Arabic New Year.
Right. This was the same night, but it was just hours difference. See what I'm saying? But yeah, the UFO activity. I'll see if I can dig it up and send it to you. I meant to say something to you about it because it was just incredible. There was no denying it. No denying this. There was no denying this. It was just, and it was live. I was just like, oh my God, it was fascinating. And there was, yeah.
I have no desire to go there.
I do. Totally. Well, you know, there was a bunch of the elites that went there. George Bush Jr. was one of them, one of the many that went there for 2012.
Yeah.
I made a special trip. There was a bunch of them to those pyramids to be there for 2012. Yes, true story. Pretty amazing.
Well, that was a wild year over there anyway, because they had, that's no big surprise.
Yeah.
It was Egypt, Libya, all those countries all up and through there after Benghazi.
They've got some new defense octagon place over there. Headquarter thing. I don't know what it is. But I seen it just the other day. They don't fuck around, man. Egypt doesn't saber rattle or anything, man. Libya chimes up, which we turned that place into a hellhole. It was nice before then, and as soon as Alex Soros, his son, went over there and he wouldn't sign on the open society and he gave up his nukes. Look what we did to him. Fucking that, and then turned it into a terrorist breeding ground. Egypt say, hey, knock your shit off.
No, Egypt rose up too right after when Benghazi rolled out with Libya, all those countries in through there, including Egypt.
Yeah. They bombed a few times just not so long ago. They don't fuck around. They just come over. That's it. We're not going to saber rattle in the media. Knock it off. Boom. They come over and they just bomb. Say, you want some more? You better stop now. So we don't know where they're going to stand now with all this other new shit going on. It's like, well,
yeah.
I don't know. They've got some new military shit going on over there, man.
Well, you got some questions like, so do you, for somebody to learn magic, like, do they have to have a master, like a sensei?
Well,
like, I saw a book once and it said The Lone Witch. And I thought, it must be lonely being a witch.
There's a whole bunch of that stuff, you know. I don't even know what to say to that. It's like experimentation, and then you just, you know, depends how far you go with it. And
but isn't there the power of three? Like, why be alone? Why be alone?
All that, you meet other people, and a lot of times it doesn't always work out, and then you get some other people, you get experience in some other stuff, and you just end up in this different world. Stuff depends how far you're going to go with it, and then you find
like Jumanji.
What?
Jumanji. You know where they play the game and the animals all come out and stuff?
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, you bring some more than animals out. I can tell you that right now.
Jumanji.
Yeah, I've got other stuff that's created by hand and stuff I just had to put away because it just opened too much shit up. Way too much shit up. That's some of the stuff I've got down in the garage, the dungeon down there.
Oh, yeah. Be careful, please. It's not a real dungeon.
Yeah, that's it's real, man. It'll harm
No,
you.
but
Yeah.
it's not a real Vinny, you know what goes on around YouTube.
Well,
You don't have a real dungeon.
oh, I know.
Like,
Yes. Yes, a real dungeon. Planning out murders and everything.
Vinny's a dungeon master. He's a,
Yeah, and stuff. You know, some people,
Vinny's a dungeon master.
they get into this path working and stuff, and that's all cool stuff. It depends, man, how extreme you're gonna be. Hooking up with people and going in and experience a coven and something like that, and you
Well, you
know,
gotta have some place to take him back to, I guess.
I
Dungeon would be as good a place as any.
yeah, I had some people that were getting a hold of myself and a few others that were rescuing them out of some really bad shit, man. It was serious. It
Oh
was
yeah.
beyond dark, and it got to be too overwhelming, and we're on the Witch's Voice network, and that was years ago. I was like,
What? The Witch's Voice Network.
yeah, and
What is this? I've never heard of this.
it got too overwhelming to fight because I already had some other people I really pissed off that were in these
Oh, it's like a support thing.
groups, and there's all kinds of stuff on there, and it's I had enough going on, and it's like, yeah, it got to be where you have to really do a lot of fighting, and I'd already pissed some people off that were in some of these pretty really dark places. Yeah.
Well, they look, if they can't handle it, they get the spells are too strong, I think.
They open things up, and they're doing, man, be careful, man. This stuff is you know, some people, well, I don't believe in it. It can't. Well, okay, that's your take on it. I don't really care what you think. I'm speaking from real experience. You know, so frozen and opening things up in the middle of you know, a 9-foot pentagram with my castanets, my teeth, and my friend on the outside of me with this big fucking heater thing right up to me, and this thing's buzzing. You know, when you move it, something it makes this buzz, and not a bead of sweat. I was freezing to death, absolutely, and I don't remember the rest of it. And I woke up. It was the next day, since you were screaming and stuff all night. I woke up under the house.
Did you see a light? Like, were you being pulled towards a light?
At that point, it was so dark, and I was so freezing. And I had opened up. I won't say what it was. When
Was it like a portal?
It was beyond that. It was a queen. I'll just leave it at that. And that one in that house, my condo, and then after I was gone out of there for a while, people were scared to death of that place. They went to this big Catholic church that was there, and they talked about there. I had two of my old friends are still like close friends. We've been friends for like 40 years. And they were there. They got this priest, and they were talking to him. They gave him gallons of holy water, and they said it was still too fucking scary to be in that house. How can you? I said it just seems so normal to me. It's like,
Oh,
people wouldn't.
They don't even know.
So Yeah, it's crazy, man. That is crazy, crazy, crazy shit. I mean, the stuff's really unbelievable. I mean, that's a light story. I shouldn't even said that story, but very, very serious, very serious stuff. Very serious at that point. So,
You know, and who else is going to save them? You know.
I know that's crazy. I've been in other places that were so damn haunted. They go right to me, and there's other Indians I know from different places, and all the guys that brought in spirits, they were the ushers. All of them ended up to be Capricorns as well, just like me. I found that very interesting, and they had a lot of the same traits of like the seven sons and everything.
Oh,
That was very interesting as well. Very interesting. I like.
yeah, the Indians are so grounded with this realm.
I was watching an X-Files the other night, and it was a 3-part episode. It was a good nail biter, and it was this Navajo tribe and this whole government operation of these aliens and stuff. I like, well, God, I gotta watch. Oh man, it's continued again. So it's 3 hours. I watching this thing. It was pretty good. It was very interesting. Yeah, that one was pretty wild. I don't know. I just want to know why why did our government allow and kick all those Indians off of that sacred hill that's been there forever to put a Lucifer telescope there?
That's because we were colonized. They were colonized our land, like America. That was colonization. That's the first part of it. So
There was, I mean, there's some reasoning there. Why there? The Lucifer telescope,
where's it at?
Arizona.
I've never even heard of the Lucifer telescope.
Yes, owned by the Vatican.
What do they see?
That's what I want to know.
We have to find out.
That's what I want to know.
I'm going to look into this. The Lucifer telescope.
Yeah, you never heard of that?
No.
Surprise.
So, yeah, why is it in Arizona?
Oh, there's a lot of vortexes there. There is. There's in other places. That's well,
That's where Aaron goes camping with the Anunnaki. He goes camping with the Anunnaki.
There's some weird shit out there, and they've got footage of that stuff that it changes whole formations. There's nobody there within 24 hours. And there's a lot of vortexes. That one tribe where they see ancient apparition tribes going through there and stuff, and they're doing some initiations, these Indians and stuff, and it's almost like a dome type set of rocks, and they jumped through there, and people were disappearing through that. That's all out there too.
That's very interesting because Aaron just
weird other
somewhere.
Almost like something landed in there. Places there's I forget
This
what
sounds like the exact same place Aaron just went camping.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding. He said it's where the Anunnaki live.
Yeah, that's
and there was a canyon.
Yeah,
down
a lot
in
of
a canyon.
are very hard to get to, and there's some guys that wrote a book on this stuff, and other people have tried to find these things and got really harmed trying to go out,
I
broke
don't know.
and all kinds of stuff and ran out of supplies in a lot of these places. So
They change after they have these experiences because he's been very grouchy ever since that camping trip. Just different person. So I don't know. I don't know if maybe he had a awakening or something, or
I don't know. But
hey, some of those abduction stories are not pleasant. Okay.
well, they had that all the time out there in not far from White Sands, New Mexico, where I was born, and they're out in the middle of the sands and stuff, and they got these guard shacks and places, and the guys would disappear there all the time and be found, like, not knowing what happened, and be found a couple days later way in the fuck out in the desert somewhere. They would come in, they would debrief them, and they would send them out somewhere like Middle East or whatever. You're going to shut up. You don't say nothing. You're out of here. That happens all the time. It's always went on.
Yeah, they're all of a sudden they wake up somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, we've got quite a few stories.
You can look in those old photographs too and see people with watches and cell phones.
Yeah. Well, we got quite a few stories in my family and
wow,
from when they were stationed out there and I was a baby and stuff, losing time and, you know, being out on the highway, like somewhere like hours and hours later, and strange ass shit. A lot of stories that are very, very real and yeah, very interesting. I was born out there, so we'll have to get into that sometime. I'll have to show that map, break that map out.
yeah.
Let me take a grandpa fluid break for 1 second.
Okay, you go ahead. So we got grandpa fluid. We're on a grandpa fluid break. Oh no. I don't know, y'all. I do not even know. I do not even know. Let me see what we're talking about. Not a believer in anything. Aiken. You gotta believe in something or you'll fall for anything. I'll play with this sound later. There's probably something so stupid in the middle. Always is. Dang, it's quiet. Well, I know Zero was streaming before I started. I went over there, but I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch Zero? What were you doing?
I'm fine. I am great, man. That felt so good.
Just trying.
You know, that really felt nice. Like,
We don't need to know.
that slight, that slight little piss fart right at the end, like, you know, I'm like, yeah, no, that like, oh man, hell yeah, at that the weather change and stuff. And told you that where I had the mesh sewn in. I had an inguinal hernia from years back. I had got the mesh in there and stuff. And that gets a little sore, man. It's a little sore. So he says, not a believer in anything. Well, I mean, all we could do is research and look for answers.
It's out there.
You know, You got to go with evidence.
It's
It's all about going with. I got to see some good evidence, and as far as anything else, I'm speaking from real experience, and I'm not even really putting it out there. And I said way too much with that. So
yeah, exactly. Hello.
You know, all we can do is I think that's probably one of, if there's
we can only share our experiences,
right, and probably one of the biggest sins of all is to believe that you know everything, because we don't know. All we could do is search and go on with however, you know, whatever your walk in life is. And I'm always searching and looking back on things and looking into other things. And wait a minute, how come, you know what? This fits with something that I thought was just strange and didn't make sense way back. But here's a piece of a puzzle there. And oh, there's something
we
to
can only bring the pieces and hope someone else has their piece.
right.
Put it together.
Absolutely.
And that's how these things get worked out.
Yeah. Well, I need to see some good hard evidence. Anybody can just go pick up a book, pull up internet articles and whatnot, and hey, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a fucking, I know about this, or I don't believe that. Really go and look, search, and just
Yeah, I
really,
mean, you have to have an open heart, an open mind.
Well,
open up.
Minds and hearts are like parachutes. They only work when opened. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right, Vinny. That's right. Say it again, a parachute.
Yeah, minds and hearts are like parachutes. They only work when open. Period.
Yeah, you gotta open up.
Oh, believe me, I'm a skeptic on a lot of things. I'm a skeptic.
Mm-hmm.
Not even nature and a skeptic.
Mm-hmm.
I need to look really into something.
Yeah, deep.
Like, but when you're looking into things that are from ancient thing, and there's overwhelming proof, and there's things in there that are undeniable. There's some pretty good evidence, and you follow up from there.
Then there's no going back.
Yeah, no, there isn't. You gotta delve into that. That's the way I am. I'm just like,
there you are. Then you can't pretend then anymore. It's kind of like virginity.
Yes. Oh man.
I mean,
open up, laugh out loud, good.
I'm saying, look, I've seen things I can't unsee.
Me too.
And
I've done things I can't undo.
No.
That's why you open up things, man. It's serious.
Yeah, and there's no going back. You can't go back.
It's just amazing how the Ouija board, the Yes board, half French, half German, is such a portal. You know what I mean? It's like, why? We used to make these things, and my mother, when I was really, really young, we had this babysitter, Cindy, used to live next door to my grandmother, and she would be there. My mother would get, and at the time, my father was he would be working in them hours and wasn't there, and she would get there and they would start drinking some wine. We would clear the table off. My sister's a couple years younger than me, and we would have the homemade Ouija boards with the letters and everything, and the shot glass with the breath in there. And that thing used to take off out of my hand. We would play with that thing till the fucking sun came up. I mean, this is childhood for me. You know, barely up there reaching across the table. There was 4 of us. We're playing with that. That was normal behavior for us. So, I mean, so kind of, you know, yeah, there was some strange shit there, man. That house. Whew, that was in California.
That's weird. We used to go ghost hunting, well, whatever you want to call it, with our history teacher. We'd go through the barracks of the Madison barracks of the War of 1812, the Battle of 1812.
Oh, those are always just haunted as fuck. That shit.
But they were, yeah, because we'd bring a dog with us, and the dog would be barking at stuff, and nothing was there. And
dogs see, they know.
He was a good teacher, yeah.
My dog's like, it's all the time. Comes in here, like, oh Jesus, you know. But one interesting thing is, go look. Damn it, what's her name? The Russian one that became a clairvoyant that was blind, seeing a bunch of the prophecies and everything.
Nostradamus?
No, it's a woman. It's a woman. Look into that one. The Bell Witch.
Oh, yeah.
Look into the Bell Witch stories. Another interesting story, very interesting one.
Didn't they just have some murders? The Bell something murders?
They've had a lot of weird shit go on there, but there was a lot to this with prophecies and whatnot. How our civilization at the end of it is destroyed by a fiery fire. That one's very interesting. Very interesting. Now we're seeing a lot of UFO stuff, but now that stuff's supposed to come out. But a lot of people declassified years ago. But what's Elvis's birthday? January 8th? Another great Capricorn, I may add. Another great one. So there's that. And you look at Elvis's birthday every year around the world, there is massive hardcore UFO sightings.
A lot of things tied to Elvis.
Yeah, it's very strange.
A lot of things.
Yeah, I would. Oh man. Yeah, it's Elvis country out there. I went to
Biloxi. Well, he was spooky. Yeah, he was spooky.
I went to Antiques Roadshow, Biloxi, Mississippi. Beautiful place. And back when I went to Louisiana to visit a certain woman, I stopped in there again. It's Elvis country out there in Alabama.
That's Panthers.
The like rest stops, Elvis shrines, life-size Elvis thing, and it's very strange. Yeah, that was weird shit. Look into September 12th.
But listen, for the people out there from other countries, I'm telling you right now that people, I can't even tell you my Elvis stories. I wound up living around these people and actually with some who had like a whole room dedicated to Elvis.
Yeah, it's shit.
I have Elvis stamps, Elvis, all the stuff.
I have the Elvis stamps still. Yeah, I have them still all put away and all intact as a collector thing. I have the original King Creole military thing, a copy of his military, it's a black and white photo. It says King Creole, and it's got. Oh, I have a tour program that is taken off a wall. When I was a child, I stayed with my grandmother, and my mother and father went to, it was Reno or Vegas, I can't remember, and it's signed by him. I have that too.
Well, I wound up tagging along with this group of older women.
An Elvis cult, a granny Elvis cult. Fuck yeah, man. That's a whole show right there, Colleen.
Listen, it's this little town, but there was this one Elvis impersonator, and then they would all like donate to him and stuff, and then they'd be like, let's get all dressed up and go watch him. He's going to be at this bar tonight. And they'd be like, oh, I hope he gives me a scarf.
Yeah. Oh, you that's so funny.
And they'd be keeping the scarves with his sweat all over.
I remember this Knott's Berry Farm. I went little kid, man, my little cousin Glitty, and it's my Aunt Charlotte and my mom was like, Good Time Theater with Knott's Berry Farm. Remember Ricky Nelson went to a garden party? So there's
no garden party, please.
There's all these little kids and everybody's mom, and they're like they would run up, it's my turn, and run up the stage. I'm like, my God, this is just the craziest shit ever. They run up. There's Ricky Nelson, man. He was performing. That was funny as fuck. We still laugh about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, September 12th. This is an interesting UFO case. There was no air traffic except for CIA flying bin Laden's rest of his family around.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody was in the air. There was a property over in Tennessee, and it was a pretty large property. It's a couple trailers. They were good friends and neighbors. They were out there at night barbecuing. There was these things that came out, and they were flashing lights, all drinking and barbecuing and everything. And these things started signaling back. It got so overwhelming. These things were coming down and stuff. It scared the hell out of these people. That's an interesting UFO case. I never see anybody cover, but I'm going to have to look that one up again.
Yeah.
That's a very, very strange. Very strange.
There was, come to think of it, I think my mother was pregnant with me. I don't know. Anyway, in New York, like the whole state of New York lost power.
Wow.
Yeah. And they were like in the dark for, I don't know, it has a name to it. I'll have to look it up. I don't know. Weird Americana story.
It's called a blackout, Colleen.
No, listen. Something came down and sucked the power out. Hovered over power plants and sucked it out.
Wow, it drained it like granny fluid. It took everything. Yeah. Man, who knows? Supposedly there was those stories, and that was a long time ago. We were going to push the button, and Russia was going to push the button, and fucking everything was shut down.
Yeah.
Aliens,
Yeah, there's an intergalactic exchange.
Yeah, they said, no, this cannot happen. Cannot happen. No way. Shut him down. Shut him down now. Like, shut him down. Shut him down now.
Did you notice that too? He was like, I can't even be here. It's so disgusting.
I know. Alien Anon was leading the operation. He said, "You should have expected this. You should have expected this. You're trying to nuke everything."
That's a
It's
good,
interesting.
Vinny, that's a good take on this, because what did he expect? He should have fixed.
Well, you know,
He
it's like
should have.
wheat. Wheat is supposed to even be from the earth. Wheat isn't. I mean, we trace these things. So I'm like, you know, look at the Egyptian book of the dead in those verses of Isis. It says, "For I am the cat, I am the rat, I am the dog star, I am the one who taught mortals the mysteries of wheat and corn." It's very interesting.
I'd say.
Yeah, it is. The exact verse. Taught the mortals. The mortals. Well. Almighty Isis. Remember that one?
Shazam.
Yeah.
I sure do.
Epic times, man. Hell yeah.
I know. And the Bionic Woman.
No, it was the other one, ISIS. Wasn't
$1 million. Yeah, there was that too.
Power. Who was that? Rose.
She had a golden lasso too. No, that was Wonder Woman.
No, yeah. Rose. I got an old autographs from Universal Studios. She was Electro Woman and Dino Girl. Remember meeting her at Universal Studios. Oh man, I called there as a young kid, man. It was back then. It was long distance. I called. I was this little boy, man. I'm like, oh, is Farrah Fawcett there? This lady's on the phone. My mom was so pissed when the bill came. Like, Mom, I called Universal Studios. Farrah Fawcett. Lady's kind of giggling, going, no, I think she's kind of busy. I was wondering, why can you tell her? She's giggling. It's like, okay, I'll tell Farrah Fawcett you called. Okay, they're probably still telling. Remember that time that little boy called, trying to call for Farrah Fawcett?
That's funny.
That's funny shit, man.
Yeah, because I can see you. I can see you back here through StreamYard.
Yeah. Oh man.
I can't see you if you're backstage. I don't see you, Cosette.
That's Cosette.
Oh yes. What happened with Cosette? I don't want to put anybody on the spot here. I remember we left off and there was some camping trip. Talk.
Yeah. I don't know. I have not talked to anybody about Cosette.
That's fine. Off limits.
Yeah.
It's a gentleman.
Oh, I
just take a gentleman's route. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I keep my business under my wraps.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. The RV got a flat. We borrowed it from Dave Acton, and it was a piece of shit.
Dirty Crown Vic. The Dirty Crown Vic.
That fucked up. Oh man, when I was in Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm not a mall guy, but man, this mall was fucking bitchin'. It's beautiful coastline there. Just really a beautiful.
I've been there.
It's nice. This
And you can go gambling.
this food court was so off the hook. I swear to
Uh-huh.
God, man, it was like gourmet. Oh my God, I couldn't believe. And the stuff they had in there, it wasn't usual shops. Hey, this is Navy jeans place and everything. No, they had a bunch of other ones that weren't like big chain ones and stuff that's like, oh man, it was really a neat place. They had the whole climb the thing with the bungee cord stuff. And this food court, though, was so off the hook. I couldn't believe it. They would have probably have if Dave Acton went in there, they'd probably have to SWAT team his ass to get him the fuck out of there. They would he would have stayed there. We have to get rid of this guy. He's not leaving the food court. Hypothetically and theoretically, I'm just saying. No, that's funny. I don't know what he's doing, but this food court.
We'd always swing by through there and go to the casinos and go to Florida to the dog races.
Yeah, Florida. Coral Castle.
Our whole vacation was always
Coral Castle, man. I got to get to the Coral Castle. These are kind of goals I have. The Coral Castle. I'd like to go outside that location where they got all the armed people. They go, hey, what are you doing? Are you guys still digging up bones of giants and connecting it to Atlantis?
Yeah, hello. And the Bermuda Triangle, too.
Yes. Well, you know.
That's a very spooky area.
Yeah, my grandfather, his submarine went down in that and disappeared.
Oh, my God.
He got so sick 2 weeks before this, they took him off the sub. You know, and then that was one of them. I'll have to look up and I'll have to ask. I'll ask my mom which one was that. I'm sure she remembers. It's one of them, but they disappeared, and that's always fascinated me. Like, wow, that was totally insane. That he was that wow. They took him off, and then that whole submarine fleet went down and just never saw again. Yeah. How about that guy? How about that guy recently that just signed his death warrant over there? What a ding dong. He's a diver, right? So this diver goes down and he dives in that same place all the time. He comes across where cartels made a drop. Another cartel. They know about where this thing is. This is what he finds this thing. He brings it up, calls the police. Hey, they put him in the media. Hey, this guy, a good Samaritan, he found a few $1 million worth of cocaine. They know who he is, where he dives. You know what an easy piece of work that is to whack that fucking dude now? You're not gonna find no evidence. No, you're not. There's gonna be nobody around the vehicle. There's gonna be nothing else to cover up. That dude's just gonna be like never gonna be seen again. Mm-hmm. That dude, man, you don't fuck around. Like, you should have known that, you ding dong. You just signed your death warrant with them people. Somewhere there's some Chapo dude going, get him.
Don't say El Chapo. He's already after me. He's gonna, I don't know. I'm supposedly stalking him. I'm supposedly stalking El Chapo.
Oh, there's some stalking going on? There's some stalking and there's some weird noises and stuff. Well, it's been a long, weird stream. I mean, it's been just a strange trip. There's stalking, there's echoes. You know, I mean, it's just, been one of those just crazy streams. Just kind of
it's like
they got Vinny in his vino, Granny in her fluids.
Yeah.
You know, expect this. Expect that. You tuned in.
Don't give me laughing, man.
Yeah.
Expect it.
Yeah.
That was some fucking. What the hell? Anyway, I'll watch my mouth. I need to behave. I'll be good. Okay. So, I can't unsee that. I can't even. I was like, what am I hearing? Very disgusting. But anyway. Oh, I shudder. I shudder. Like, they're multiplying. That's my main concern is they're multiplying.
They're here. They're multiplying.
They're all
The
wanting,
dream is brought before very eyes.
and they're all wanting fluid.
I know. Expect this. Expect this.
You should have expected. No. No.
Grinding his dentures, yeah. No, actually, the COVID thing, I was going to finally go down and have these fixed. Oh, man. Grounded some down, and then this one time, they was sent me back to Los Angeles. I got my teeth knocked out 3 times in 5 weeks. My dad, boy, I was over in Whittier and stuff, and then I call over there. It's like after the second time, I'm heading home, Dad. I live in Belmont Shores. Sound right? I go, oh, I got my teeth knocked out again. He goes, no, you didn't, Vinsanto. I said, no, I'm serious. I did. He goes, oh, trust me, you didn't. Get your ass home now. I'm like, oh, man. When I got there, my suitcase was packed. I was just moving out, too. I had it going on. I was pretty young, though. I was like 17. Sent me back. That was crazy. Got a spiked wristband under the stage, taking pictures. And then I caught another. The first one was they set a riot off Santa Monica Civic, the Hollywood division across the street. The first one, the PR-47 Tebaton, was out there with my buddies. It was a black flag, misfits, vandals, all that. Yeah. And I just remember this. And I turned around, this mean mustache face in this black trail, and I woke up down this alleyway. It felt like I had glasses. I was being trampled. They carried me.
You remember Black Flag?
Oh, yeah. I knew guys in there, Chuck Bukowski, Craig Ginn, and everybody.
I ended up partying with them. I don't know how it happened. It was a very bizarre situation. I wound up like backstage by accident. It was
I got plenty
art gallery place. It was bizarre.
Flag stories, plenty, all of that stuff. I woke up in there. I was like, "Wow, yeah, they knocked my fucking that baton. Wham, boy, that fucking knocked the fucker out." And then that one, and then there was a private party before GBH went back to England, and then that party inside that club, you can have 40 ounces because it was a private party, and it just like wham, and it knocked my fucking teeth down my throat. It was, so that was another pit that happened, and like that was the last one. I'm like, fuck, man.
Yeah, those were like mosh pits and stuff, but this was I think it was called the Art Gallery. It was very bizarre night. I was only like maybe a senior in high school. Don't even ask me.
Yeah. Crazy times, man. Crazy times. Crazy times.
I'm looking at the chat here. Let's see. Oh, I think I blocked them. I don't know if they're back or not.
Just more goofy shit, whatever.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll wrap this one up. What do you think? Nobody else joined, and I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah. Well, it was fun, interesting. You know, goofy people. They want to talk shit and attack and just do stupid shit. Whatever. Disrespect people, and some have fun. Whatever. I don't know. Well, what do you do? I mean, what do you do?
So sometimes it's like, it's kind of like, I don't know. If you're on YouTube, then you're all of a sudden they open an investigation.
I know. We got to dig into your shit.
Why are you on YouTube?
It's like I don't know, man. These people, like, man, you just get out of people's shit. And if you don't know them, don't be talking shit. I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, they want to know everything.
I know. We got
like it's a big mystery.
I know.
I'm sorry. I have to laugh because I'm sorry. I know my
Man.
well, you know that I'm not alone. I've been accused of things. You've been accused of things.
Yeah, I know.
And
the ones that don't even know you that come in to stir up shit are the worst ones. That's tell all of just, you know what, you ain't shit, you never been shit, never gonna be shit, but a pile of shit. Go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Just saying. They're the worst ones. They're like they just ruin just shit. It's like, is that your deal? And they go around ruining shit.
well, they are like, well, they're lost.
Yeah.
We've all been lost a time or two.
Yeah, maybe they need to go camping in Arizona. Who knows? you know, go find a cool vortex somewhere, and
some are lost and some are
yeah,
out to lunch. I don't know.
I don't know.
Probed. So a few of them have been probed. I've got that. I got it. I'm recorded.
Yeah.
I'm putting it on the news.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I'm putting that shit on the news.
I would be interested to see some of that old seriousness that some of the places that Mr. Aaron has explored in there, because I've been very interested in all of those areas in Arizona for many, many years.
I'm telling you.
Seriously.
I'm not even kidding. He said himself it was an ancient Anunnaki.
There is stuff there. There's stuff that looks like ships and stuff that landed. They're perfect thing. There's a lot of really strange shit there.
Harvesting site.
Yes, there is. There's a whole Indian thing, and I forget those. I'm gonna have to go look into that again. Those two guys that are scientists that tried to hide some of these locations that are out there that are vortexes, and it's very interesting. And there's been footage where they've put cameras out there and tapped into satellites, and how there's been total changes of land mass and everything within 24 hours, just unexplainable shit. in some of those areas out there. It's very interesting. That that morning show they have on, it's Telemundo, Mexico. They have the one chick. She's really cute. She's got this kind of chipmunk little face. She always gets into the act and stuff. They always have a whole section every morning on ovnis, which are UFOs, and they show this real footage.
Telemundo does have a lot of footage on them.
And it's interesting because
they have a lot of activity in Mexico.
Yes, they do. And I'd have I was a yard worker, like early morning stuff. I'd come back in my building in prison, and then there was them Mexicans would come over. They Vicente, come now. The ovnis are coming on. And then here's this, look, and all these total border Mexicans, and then you see me sitting in the middle of them, and then this thing, like, back, and then the white boys are like, Vicente, oh, so fucking Mexicans calling you Vicente, that's all good. And I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Hey, go watch the ovnis. Why don't you get some balls, come over and watch the ovnis with us? It's interesting.
Vincente.
Don't be thinking you're going to start calling me Vincente, okay? Motherfuckers. Fucking Mexicans are like
yeah, that's true, Aiken. But there are some conspiracy theories in YouTube. One is that the Canadians are after the American women, and they're using YouTube to try to steal us. I'm not sure why, what they want to do, because it's clearly an Australian issue at the moment.
Right. Come on, Granny. Get that fluid flowing. Fill up that bedpan. I'll clock out in 20 minutes. Crazy shit, huh? Hurry up home. Bring me a can of Foster's. I've been at the hospice all day long collecting that Granny fluid up. I need to frost off my food. And I'm hungry too. Throw some shrimp on the barbie. It's hilarious. I mean, where does it go from here? Hospice operatives, more than one country involved, giant conspiracy. Yeah, it is a secret conspiracy, man. It's just never. Go that Granny flood.
I ain't going down easy. I'm like, back the fuck up.
Yeah.
Not here, man.
That's right. Your fluid.
You best get back to the Outback, because it ain't happening.
Yeah.
Then he gets all mad and shit.
Not even going to get the Outback either.
Hell no.
That's right. Now we're seeing eye to eye. Not the one that wakes, but the one that stinks. You ain't getting that one either.
No, don't. Please don't. No.
Oh, man.
Well,
anyway, this has been really fun. Always hanging out with the tacos.
Yeah, it's been fun. And anybody could join, y'all.
Yeah, they could have joined.
Yep. But now,
dogs.
Yep. I'll go ahead and play an outro or whatever, and then it's goodbye. So thanks for coming. Y'all, thanks for coming. Vinny, thanks for coming.
All right.
Peace out.
All right.